Want to start running the ad.
Transformation. Servpro's construction program brings both vision and precision. From that very first hammer strike to the final touch of paint, our dedication remains unwavering. It's not just about remodeling, it's about legacy. In Minot and Bismarck, Servpro is your partner in transformation. We don't just build back, we elevate every space.
Great news! If you're looking for a new vehicle, Ryan Family Dealerships has the best selection we've had in years. You'll find fantastic offers from Nissan, Honda, Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, Cadillac, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram.
Hold on. Ryan sells Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram?
Yes, we do, and we'd love to sell one to you. Visit one of our 5 convenient locations in Minot and Williston. Get your next vehicle from a name you know and trust. Ryan Family Dealership.
This presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by Make sure to like and follow the PSP Network on all social media platforms and hit that subscribe button on YouTube. PSP Network. It's game day.
That sinking feeling you get when this happens? That's oil change-anxiety. The anxiety of being without a car with a billion things to do. The fear of being overcharged. The stress of not knowing where to go or who to trust. But you never get those feelings at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, where you can watch us work right from your car, and we finish up in about 15 minutes.
We changed your oil and did our 18-point safety check.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Service you can see, experts you can trust.
Is going to cut free. He's over the 30. Rush the puck. Here comes free. He fires. He scores. Same play. Conklin with the slam on his hand.
Well, the 3A playoffs do not start until next week, but playoff implications are on the line across the state of North Dakota and here tonight at the MDU Resources Community Bowl. And for the 52nd time in history, the Demons and the Mandan Braves square off for a right to position themselves for a spot in the 3A playoffs. Hi, good evening, football fans. Scott Woodmansee alongside Chuck Clairmont. Glad to have you aboard on the Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show. Valvoline Instant Oil Change with locations in Mandan and Bismarck. Find us online at VIOC.com. The Mandan Braves 5-3 overall, 3-1 in the conference. Bismarck High 6-2 and 2 in the conference. And Chuck, boy, I tell you, this is one that I think a lot of folks have been waiting for, looking forward to. Decent crowd on hand tonight, but anytime these two teams get together, it's definitely considered a rivalry.
Well, it has been, and surely you mentioned Bismarck has had they've been on the high end of this stick, I guess if you want to call it that, at 45-6 in this overall series. But this series, the last couple of years have not been without a little bit of controversy. Mandan or Bismarck High was rolling from 2011 to 2021. They had reeled off 11 games in a row win, and then Mandan, they kind of added insult to Bismarck's season, where Bismarck didn't win a game that year, and they lost to Mandan by 41 points, 63-22. Last year, Bismarck High remembered that a little bit, and I remember talking to Mark Gibson, Coach Gibson, saying, we wanted this game bad. We felt we were embarrassed last year, and they won. Bismarck came out and won last year 42-21. Now, whether that's out of their head, maybe he's out of their head, but I can tell you this year, Coach Gibson is scared of this Mandan team, and mainly they're scared because of Hudson Sheldon and how good of a football player he is. But there's a lot of other kids in this Mandan team that we'll get into as we move further on. But it's a good rivalry. You and I both. We played against Mandan back in the day, and
we didn't. You did.
Well, I was being nice. You played basketball against them.
Okay. There so yeah, all right. I don't want to hold any of our listeners astray out there, Charlie.
Well, yeah. So I played against Mandan, and right now they've had some good teams lately, and it's a Mandan team that I know Coach Sheldon is extremely proud of. Where last year they were 4-6, they've kind of turned things around this year. They've been playing extremely well, and it just sets up for a really good matchup where it's playoff already. Even though Mandan's in, this is a playoff tension right now on the field when we were kind of out there watching them before in the pregame.
And you got to wonder if the Jensen Schultz comment, "We at MHS do not like BHS," made the billboard at the Bismarck High locker room this year. But
I didn't ask Coach Gibby when we were talking to him if that, but I can only imagine it did. They probably watched the PSP game, and when they heard that at the end, if they stuck around for the interviews when Jensen Schultz, we at MHS don't like BHS. And then when we talked to Austin Bay said next week's a win. Like, okay, he didn't guarantee it. He didn't point. He didn't do Babe Ruth swing. But he said next week's going to be a win. And so I love the confidence of this Mandan team. And they're going to have their hands full tonight with the Demons.
Well, it's a fun night on the PSP Network as we've got a 4-pack for you. Todd Dowmage, Josh Cattell up at Dan Schmeeker Field. St. Mary's hosting Dickinson. A win for St. Mary's. They're in. A win for Dickinson. They're in. Century up in Minot to take on the Magi. Magi trying to run the table in the West region. And also Valley City up taking on Minot North. We've got all 4 games for you right here on the PSP Network. It should be a lot of fun here tonight as we've got statewide coverage of AAA and 2A football. We'll take another timeout on our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show. We come back. We'll take a look inside the playoff implications. Back with more after this timeout on the PSP Network.
The PSP Network is proudly brought to you by Make sure to like and follow the PSP Network on all social media platforms and hit that subscribe button on YouTube. PSP Network. It's game day.
Welcome back to our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show. Chuck Clairmont, Scott Woodmansee with you at the MD Resource Community Bowl. There you see a live look at the Bismarck fans. It's pink night here for the Bismarck Demons. Valvoline Instant Oil Change, timely service that won't slow you down. No appointment needed. Stay in your car drive-through. Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Well, Charlie, the last regular season poll came out this week, and there was a look at the 3A and the 2A. The 3A, Minot High, well, they've been in that spot for a number of weeks, followed by Cheyenne. Big win over Davies last week. Davies drops to 3. Bismarck slides to 4. Mandan gets in there with a win over Century to 5. Century receiving votes. So probably just about how we thought it would go after last week.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, Minot actually, one of their 2 losses is to Cheyenne. And so when I'm sure there were some people out east who probably the 6 and 3, I'm going to guess there might be people from the east voting for that. And Minot probably got all the Western media votes, and I mean, I think it sits exactly as we expected. I know that's how we voted, so you love it when we vote one way and they go that way. They actually don't just listen to our ballot. But 5 good quality football teams, and you know, we got 4 and 5 tonight. That means a lot.
Yeah, it certainly does. The 2A side, Red River at 8-0, West Fargo Horace 6-2, Minot North 6-2. Devils Lake at number 4, and Jamestown at number 5. Wap Valley, Dickinson, and St. Mary's all receiving votes in the 2A poll, so that one is closely contested as well. Chuck, now we take a look at, real quick, the 3A standings. There you see them right there, and really that doesn't mean a whole lot to a lot of people. As we said, Centuries and Minot Legacies up in to take on the Wilson Coyotes, and really what we want to take a look at, Chuck, well, it's the C squared. Well, let's just say it's Clairmont's calculus that Charlie was really busy this week at this.
Hey!
No,
I did it on my lunch break.
Just kidding. And there you see it, folks. Those are the scenarios broken out by none other than Chuck Clairmont. And really the one thing that stands out, Chuck, is I think a lot of people after last week thought Bismarck High was in the playoffs. But there you see, if Bismarck High were to lose this one and Century loses, Century, and barring a Legacy win, we're not putting Legacy as the winner. You know, Wilson got him last year.
Anything can happen.
Anything can happen in the West region.
So we put up there if Legacy beats Williston. So it's no disrespect to Williston, but Williston right now is coming into this sitting at 0-4, and they haven't really been in a lot of those football games. And so the expectation, and they play here in Bismarck, they play Legacy. So you look at all that. We start with that assumption. So again, no disrespect to the Coyotes, but ultimately taking a look at that Bismarck High, they got to win, right? They lose, they have one opportunity. If they lose, they got to root for their crosstown rival Patriots to beat the number 1 ranked Minot, which that's going to be a tall task. You know, but I do have a question. If you're a coach in Minot and you're saying, hey, we're already locked up number 1, right? So is this like, you know, the NFL where you already got your position locked up, you're going to rest your starters? I don't think so. I don't think that's how it works. But if you're the coach of Minot High, is that in the back of your head going, it doesn't matter to us win or lose?
Yeah. I mean, you pose a good question, and it was talked about last week too. After, you know, about what will Minot High do with that having locked to the number 1 spot, and you know, maybe at that NFL level, yeah, you can probably do that, and maybe, but at this level, I think it's a little different. And I think you want to, you know, do you want to say that you want to get a loss in the regular season? No, you don't.
No.
But I don't think that you want to, unless that game gets out of hand, I think they're going to play what they're going to play to win the football game and try and run the table in the West region.
I would agree. That makes sense to me that ultimately Minot's going to play as hard as they can to win that football game. You want to go in with momentum, and losing a game, I don't care whether it doesn't mean anything in seeding, it changes your momentum. So Minot, that's going to be a tough battle for the Patriots. But win and they're in. Same thing with Bismarck High, win and they're in. So Mandan, no matter what, Mandan is in the tournament, right? They're in the tournament next week. If they win, they're number 2 seed. And then if they lose, there's some point spreads. They could either be a 2 or a 3 seed. So this game, I wouldn't say means more to Bismarck, but in a way it does, because if they lose, there's a chance they don't make the playoffs, which would be kind of sad considering at one point this year Bismarck High was ranked number 1.
Yeah, and also out in the east as well, you got Cheyenne and West Fargo playing, and also Davies and Shanley going at it. And Shanley and Davies, playing for that number 2 seed out there as well. And you know, talking to head coach Troy Mandan today, he said that Davies got some key injuries up front right now, so we'll see how that plays out. And
well, they had a battle last week against Cheyenne, 3-0. They ended up losing, and I talked to one of the parents or grandparents of one of the kids who plays on Davies, and he said that was just, it was a battle. A lot of both teams are kind of smash mouth a little bit. Surely Davies is. Davies makes Bismarck High look like Bismarck's a throwing team, and the Demons average 82 yards on the ground, but compared to just 24 on the ground for Davies. So Davies is a ground and pound
through
team.
The air.
No, I'm sorry, through the air. Thank you, Scott. Yeah, Davies is number 1 at plus 300 yards rushing, and Bismarck High is number 2. So yeah, they make Bismarck High look like they throw the football, as Bismarck is average about 82 yards in the air. But ultimately for this East Region team, it's Shanley's already in, right? You win, you got a home game.
Yeah, well, they're all in.
Lose.
The team that's out is Fargo North.
Correct.
They're out, and they've got one less team out there than we have here. So basically, I think West Fargo's locked into the 4, and Cheyenne's locked into the 1. So 100%. It's going to be who's going to be 2 and who's going to be 3.
And you don't want to go on the road.
No.
Hey, playing on the road, it's a big deal. Even though Davies came here last year and beat the Demons in the opening rounds, but you do not want to go on the road if you don't have to. I don't care what sport you're in.
Well, it should be a lot of fun on the PSP network. It's also senior night here for the Demons as our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show rolls on with more. We'll take a look inside the Demons and the Braves after this timeout on the PSP network.
Red wine vinegar made from red grapes and no food coloring. And the right way to film it is in slow motion. Obviously. Because authentic ingredients make a sub above.
Servpro brings hope. With expertise in Minot and Bismarck, we don't just restore homes, we rebuild lives.
Welcome back to the Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show. Chuck Clairmont, Scott Woodmansee from the MD Resource Community Bowl. Glad to have you aboard here tonight. We know you're busy when you visit our service center. We don't waste our time or yours. Valvoline Instant Oil Change technicians can typically perform a full oil change service in about 15 minutes. Check them out at Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Chuck, as we take a look inside these two teams, first of all, we look at the visitors, the Mandan Braves, ranked number 5 in the state of North Dakota, coming in here led by their 13th-year head coach Todd Sheldon, and we talk about them each and every week when we're on the when we're covering them. It's number 10 that makes this thing go, but they've been battling a few injuries week in and week out for the Mandan Braves, and last week unfortunately they lost a lineman up front, and but they get somebody back in the skilled side of things, so it should be interesting to see how Mandan comes back off of those injuries that they had last week.
Yeah, and the big injury that the first play of the game, Carter Holcup on that kickoff cover team, he breaks his leg. He actually had surgery on Saturday already broke both his tibia and fibula, and so ultimately he'll be out. Hopefully he's here watching or at the game, but if he's not, hopefully he's watching us, and wish you the best of luck, Carter, in your rehab. But yeah, Logan Renner, he got put in the last series of the game when Mandan was up 41-21, and some people might be going, who the heck is putting your first defense back in the game? Well, they did it because of point spread, and without getting in all the point differentials, basically Bismarck High, it makes a difference at what they win by. If they win by 10 or more, they end up being a number 2 seed. They end up winning by less than 10, it's a 3 seed. And so you take a look at that, I'm sure that's what was going through Coach Sheldon and his team's mind, saying, hey, it makes a difference whether we let these guys score. We want that max 17-point spread, and if Century would have scored, it could have made a difference potentially today. So unfortunately when that happened, Renner got hurt in that series, and now he's out. He's not even dressed today. He hurt his knee, but as you mentioned, Scott Brody Skalski, great to see that he gets to play. He was out with a knee injury, missed the last 3 games, and he's kind of been waiting on the MRI and found out, hey, he's good to go. So we watched him out here, was running around, and a friend of ours had talked to him and said, how you doing? He goes, hey, I'm good to go. So he's going to start on defense, and when you talk about physicality, this is a Demon team that they are physical. Having a Brody Skalski, that kid's physical. He was our leading defender before he went down. He was a great rusher too, but ultimately it was on the defensive side where he really shined.
Yeah, no question about it. As Mandan, we talked about Sheldon, but it's Ulmer and Jensen Schultz. Jensen Schultz stepping up last week, a big week last week against Century, and boy, I tell you, those guys, you want to talk about a quarterback being in sync with his wide receivers, those 3 are in sync.
Well, Ulmer is sitting at number 2 in terms of touchdowns. All he does is catch touchdowns. 16 catches, 9 touchdowns. That's pretty cool for him, and he's averaging well over 20 yards a catch. But then you go to Jensen Schultz. I love watching this kid, Scott. You watch, last week was just a joy to see this kid. Had 3 touchdowns, well over 140 yards. Number 1 in the state right now. 42 catches, 763 yards, 8 touchdowns. That's pretty special for a kid that, we hardly heard of last year, and he stepped into this, and surely give a ton of credit to the quarterback, Hudson Sheldon, who's also number 1 in the state in yardage and touchdowns and those pieces. So when you got a quarterback like him thrown to you, but we just watched Jensen Schultz, and I like how you said they're on the same page, because they were. When he started scrambling, Schultz came back to the pocket. When he moved to his left, Jensen followed him to his left. There's so many things he did, which was just mature for a high school kid when his quarterback started scrambling.
Well, it's good to know somebody's listening to us out there. We apologize. It's Casper Holcup was the name, and he is with the team.
Oh, my bad. I said Carter.
Yep, he is on crutches, so we appreciate the correction, and it's Casper Holcup, so we'll get that.
Got
that
it
corrected, and here we go as the Mandan Braves come back out on the field. We'll take,
We don't have a problem admitting we make a mistake.
No, we make a mistake. We got to be corrected one way or the other. But
usually we correct each other.
We'll take another timeout as our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show rolls on. We come back. We'll take a look inside the Demons. Back with more after this timeout on the PSP Network.
I love working with people.
We've been here for over 25 years.
We've grown just like our communities we're in.
But we still have that personal connection with our customers.
And that's why we can find the best solutions for them.
It feels great seeing projects around the community and knowing we're a small part of making that happen.
We're helping people buy their first homes.
Plan for the future.
From startups to big business.
We're part of the community.
And we're proud of it.
Yours truly, PNC.
Welcome back to our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show. Chuck Clairmont, Scott Woodmansee with you. Glad to have you aboard here. Chuck, we look inside the Bismarck Demons, number 4 team in the state. 6-2, 2-2 in the conference. Their longtime head coach, Mark Gibson, 26th year. And, tonight we'll see what the Demons pull out of the bag of tricks, knowing that this is a big one for them, and they're going to get Weston Scott back on the defensive side of the ball, it appears. But nonetheless, it'll be interesting to see what we see out of the Bismarck High. We saw them going to that Power I against Legacy, and oh boy, there was just no stopping that. So I'm guessing it's going to be a lot of ground and pound for the Demons tonight.
Yeah, I would think so. That's really going to be their pick to click or claim to fame, or you name it, what do you want to call it. It's going to be ground and pound. Where Bismarck High, number 1 rushing team in the West Region at 270 yards a game, behind Davies, as I mentioned that in the state. So this is a Bismarck team that they want to be physical with you. And if you look at Mandan, who they've struggled with, the teams they've lost, it's the teams that have been physical. The Fargo Davies, extremely physical. Their other loss this year to Cheyenne. Cheyenne, very physical. So that's what Bismarck High is going to have to do. They have to go out there and smash mouth football, I think, Scott. That's really a key, and they've got guys to do it. They got the guys up front, 4 back from last year, and Heupel, Larson, Harold Stead, and then, of course, Jack Schaefer, who apparently we were introduced to him last year. Didn't know what last 2 weeks ago. Didn't know who number 65 was. Hello. And so
I'll take the credit on that one. I mean, who's 65?
I know.
He's only the biggest guy in the field.
Well, I was shocked when I saw that too. Like, that doesn't make sense. But so they have those 4 guys, and then Bravon Silk is the starting left tackle. So those are the big guys up front. I mean, you're talking averaging 290 across that front side. So Mandan, the physicality that they're going to have to do to match up to the Demons. And they got some big guys up front, but losing Logan Renner, who's one of their biggest and most physical guy, that's going to be a big hurt that he's going down. But Taten Giggy will fill in for him, and he's going to have his hands full stepping up against a Heupel or Harold Stead. So it's a Demon team that they're going to run the football, and they got a couple, kind of a 2-headed, maybe even 3-headed monster. Tincher's number 5 in the state. It's almost 800 yards and 7 TDs. And Logan Doctor's that change of pace guy. Man, he gets about every other series potentially, and probably half the carries that Aiden does. But he's got 510 yards, second in the state in touchdowns with 10. I mean, he is a great, fun kid to watch. And of course, they got the meat and potatoes guy, the DJ Gabriel. He's like, okay, Give me a carry a game or 2 and slap me in the back and say, appreciate it. Nice blocking, DJ. That's what I'll do. I'll just go out and I'll just block for these dudes and hope they can buy me a cup of coffee or a root beer back at school the next day.
Yeah, well, heck with that. It's got to be dinner or something after the game, doesn't it?
I think it does. It should, right?
Doesn't it?
Yes, as a former lineman, right? It's got to be more than that when you got those guys playing as well as they are. And give Grady Swanson credit, too, because he can throw the football. He's got a good arm. We've watched him. He's, over 50% throwing, just thrown 1 interception. So he's one of those guys who's not going to beat you usually, or he's not going to beat himself from that perspective, that ultimately he's going to throw the football when he needs to. And he's got some good guys that he can throw it to. I mean, Deegan Staudinger, he's a track sprinter. He had a big 80-yard run against Minot, but he can catch it. He can run it. So he's got guys that he can get the football to as well. So ultimately, it's a Bismarck team. They're focused on their rush game, but if they got to throw it, Swanson has the ability to do that too.
Well, Chuck, while we're here, as we await the Bismarck Demons to come out of the locker room, let's take a look at our Northern Plains.
Hey,
well, what happened there now?
Can we thank Bruce Basaraba for cranking the heat up in here? It was about below zero for a second.
All of a sudden, below zero. Now
I might be in my skivvies here in a second. Here, it's getting a little warm.
Let me know before you do that, will you, please, so I can make some.
John, keep the cameras on going outside, please.
Chuck, let's take a look at our Northern Plains Heating and Air keys to the game tonight. First of all, Chuck, for the Mandan Braves, I think it comes down to one key for them. It's the run defense tonight.
Yeah, and we talked about Bismarck High and Tincher as hard as he runs, and Doctor and Gabriel and Staudinger running from the slots. They are loaded in terms of linemen or in terms of rushers as well as the big guys up front. So Mandan is gonna have to do something to control that, to stop that rushing attack of the Demons. That really is going to be a huge, huge key to the game.
And then for Bismarck High, I put on, we came up there, contain Sheldon, not stop. I mean, you're not going to stop him. You can only hope to contain him is what they say. Is that correct?
That is exactly right, because he's going to get his yards. He's going to do something that as a lineman or as a coach, you shake your head and you kind of go, really? I mean, talk to Darian Bitts of Century last week where he's seeing number 10 slip through his hands how many times. So they got to contain Sheldon. They got to keep him in the pocket. Last week he ran for 117 yards in addition to throwing for almost 300. So you can't have him beat you both ways. You got to keep him in the pocket, make him throw the football. And then, the one thing that Bismarck does really well with assistant coach and defensive coordinator Dale Colby is they're going to rush, they're going to blitz, they're going to do some different looks up front, they're going to get after him. So Mandan's and a key to them too, they've got to also stop those blitzers from the Demons, because he's going to bring guys all over the field today.
Well, there's your Northern Plains Heating and Air keys to the game. Northern Plains Heating and Air has over 25 years of experience as your heating and air experts. As a factory authorized dealer for Aero Steel, there's no other choice to steal your heating and air game other than Northern Plains Heating and Air. Find them online at northern-plains.com. We'll take one final timeout in our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show. When we come back, the national anthem, the starting lineups, followed by the opening kick, the Demons, the Braves, next right here on the PSP Network.
Or planning for farm or business succession. Planning Team Financial Advisors is here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. With locations in Bismarck, Garrison, and Center, our full-service team of professionals are dedicated to helping you work towards achieving your financial goals. Visit us online, planningteam.com.
Securities offered through LPL Financial, member of FINRA and SIPC. Investment advisory services offered through New Edge Advisors, LLC, a registered investment advisor. New Edge Advisors, LLC, and Planning Team Financial Advisors are separate entities from LPL Financial.
Well, welcome back to our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show. Valvoline Instant Oil Change locations in Mandan and Bismarck. Find us online at VIOC.com as we await the national anthem. Let's take a look at our upcoming schedule. There you see it. Wow, lots of football in the next 2 days.
Lots of football today.
Yeah, see 4 games right there on the PSP network tomorrow. Mowell, Lansford, Sherwood at South Prairie Max. We'll have that one for you. Central McLean travels down to Elgin to take on Grant County Flasher, and Southern McLean travels up to take on Velvet Drake, Animus, Garrison, in the 11A playoffs as they open up tomorrow. As let's get our. There we go. Let's get that up a little bit. Get a little bit of that background noise in there. Boy, lots of coverage for you on the PSP network. As hope you enjoy it, as we certainly do. Enjoy bringing you the coverage. Ladies and gentlemen, now we'll have our national anthem as we do each and every time on the PSP network. I'd like to honor all of those servicemen and women, first responders, all those folks that allow us to bring you these broadcasts. Ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem. Well, there you have it. We are ready for some football here. Mandan in their road whites with black numbers. The Demons in their home maroons with white numbers. And we want to thank you for tuning in. Well, no. While we're in our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show, let's give you the starting lineups. Mandan won the toss. They deferred, so they'll go on defense to start this one. Starting up front for the Braves at nose guard will be Nathan Volk, 6'4", 285, and a junior. At the tackle spot will be Leighton Gigi. He's 6', 216, a junior. Tayton Gigi will be one end, 6', 220, a junior. And Austin Bay will be the other end at 6'2", 205, and a senior. At one linebacker will be Caden Ritz, 6', 180, and a senior. At another linebacker will be Logan Blair, 5'11", 195, and a senior. The other linebacker, Doug Sheldon, 6'2", 195, and a senior. And Brody Skulski will be another outside linebacker, 5'10", 170, and a junior. At one corner, Ian Buttman, 6', 170, and a senior. And the other corner will be Jensen Schultz. He's 6', 195, and a senior. And the free safety will be DJ Trevino, 5'8", 158, and a senior. Their head coach in his 13th year is Todd Sheldon. For the Demons up front, offensively, they'll go like this. At center will be Sam Larson, 6'3", 300, and a senior. The right tackle, Damian Harrelstead. He's 6', 285, and a senior. The left guard will be Caden Heupel. He's 6'1", 290, and a junior. Right tackle will be Jack Schaefer, 6'6", 310, and a senior. The left tackle will be Bravon Silk, 6'1", 280, and a senior. Kyle Schloboom will be the tight end, 5'10", 175, and a junior. Jager Meshke will be one wide receiver, 5'9", 140, and a senior. At the flanker spot will be Deegan Stottinger, He's 6'1", 185, and a junior. At a fullback spot will be DJ Gabriel. He's 5'10", 220, and a senior. Aiden Tincher, he'll be the tailback, 5'10", 195, and a senior. And your quarterback will be Grady Swanson, 6'2", 180, and a senior. Their head coach in his 26th season is Mark Gibson. There are your starting lineups. Go ahead.
No, are you going to take a break?
We'll take one final timeout. We come back, the opening kick, the Demons, the Braves, next right here on the PSP Network.
Fetch it. Drop it. And drop it. We want to fix it ourselves. And actually fix it. We want to order the market price lobster. And know the market price of the lobster.
How much is... Whatever the market says.
Sadly, we can't have it all. Except at Sport Clips, where we check in with the pros in men's hair and totally check out with pure, uninterrupted relaxation. Sport Clips. It's a game changer.
Yeah, welcome back to our Valvoline, as we are Valvoline Instant Oil Change. I want to thank you for tuning into that. Valvoline Instant Oil Change with locations in Mandan, Bismarck. Find us online at VIOC.com. And, well, folks, there you go. If you're wondering, new look here on the PSP Network, as you'll notice on the bottom of the screen of the score, we've got a ticker, the ND score feed ticker signed up, or locked in, so if you'll be able to follow all the action going on there. You see an early lead. Fargo Davies leading Shanley 7-0. That's an early lead for Fargo Davies. And also, we'd like to welcome a new sponsor on board tonight, the Family Vision Clinic, bringing this game tonight, serving Central North Dakota locations of Bismarck and Elgin. Brings expert eye care to your community, from comprehensive eye exam to specialized treatments. Dr. Krista Heil and Dr. Tyler Clairmont are here to keep your vision in top form. Visit Family Vision Clinic at Elgin or their main location in Bismarck for the care you can trust. Find them online at familyvisionbismarck.com.
I know that kid.
Yeah, boy, so do I. And I had to break down, and I couldn't find an eye doctor to go see, so I had to go see him. But that's okay. He took care of me. We're all good. I got the nice Under Armour glasses, said we're locked in and ready to go.
He was in Elgin today, and he was talking about how they talked all day about their Grant County Storm tomorrow that they're going to be. So that's cool. I appreciate.
Well, I can tell you one thing, Charlie. I got a picture. I think I sent it to you. The size of that press box. I'll tell you what. It's a good thing you and I aren't going.
They would say one man only. Sorry.
And not so much. I'd be more concerned about the stability of the box.
Oh,
Put you and I there. Well, here we go.
It looks like a deer stand is what it looks like.
Yeah, it does, as the Braves get ready to go and teeing it up for the Braves. That is Thomas Catalano. Back to receive for it goes Zur and Weston Scott. No, Weston Scott will not.
No.
That will be Zur and who's the other one?
Is
that Eustis?
Yep, Eustis.
And Zur's going to return it, 15-20, cuts inside, 25-30, trying to get to the edge. He turns the corner, 35, drops the football and falls on it on the 40. And that was Alex Zur with the return. So Bismarck High will start 1st and 10 on a pretty good return there by Alex Zur.
Yeah, fortunate that it just fell down and there was nobody around him, as Zur, backup quarterback, was kind of rotating series early in the season. Now he's been a special team guy, but extremely important. Had an 80-yard kickoff return against Wilston last week for a touchdown, so he's dangerous.
Here come the Demons. Swanson sets him down, I formation, as Tincher dots the I. Now they motion Stottinger right to left. Tincher coming right, cuts inside, and he's going to get a couple as he's out to about the 42. Goes Tincher, so it'll be 2nd and 8 for the Demons.
Doug Sheldon and Austin Bay right there sticking their nose in it, but that's what the Demons are going to do. They're going to go right at you. They're going to punch you in the mouth. They're going to punch you in the mouth again, and Mandan better punch them right back.
Oh, they give him a gain of, where am I at? How's my math? Give him a gain of 5. I stand corrected. They didn't start at the 40. As they give it to Gabriel, he goes over the left side, does DJ Gabriel, and appears he's got enough for a first. Nope, he's going to be about a yard short. So it'll be 3rd down and 1 as this drive started at the 30, was it 37?
Yeah, I think the ball fell down on that. You're right. He bounced on it and kind of skidded forward, but his knee was down at the 38. So it's going to be 1 yard short of that one as a little big power dive there by Gabriel.
So 3rd and short now for the Demons. Grady Swanson, quarterback sneak, and he goes right behind Sam Larson, right out to midfield. There'll be a Demon first down.
And that's what he does. He's got 15 carries for 85 yards, but I'm going to tell you, I bet you 13 of them are when it's 1 yard to go for first down or a touchdown.
So the Demons pick up a first down on their opening drive. They've got a 1st and 10 from the midfield stripe here in the early going. 10:39 to go on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Now they flop the tight end. Schlobaum moves from the left side to the right side. Eye backfield. Tincher gets the toss coming right and cuts inside and follows his blockers over the right side, and he's out down to the 45-yard line. They spot him there in Mandan territory.
Coming from behind down the line was actually Dante Burdine, as he didn't get blocked in the backside. Good job of pursuing from behind, was able to pull him down, or he could have had even more yards because there was some room ahead of him. Is it Burdine? I think it's Burdine. All right, well, if somebody knows that one, call us. Because
Burdine, oh, there we go. Mandan coach is right next door to us. We should just lean that way. They hand off Tincher over the left side, and he's going to pick up a few there, and Tincher gets down to about the 42-yard line, where it'll be a 3rd down, and we'll call it 2 to go for Bismarck High.
You know, we were talking with Aiden Tincher a couple weeks ago, and his comment was, hey, 3 downs to get 10 kind of, right? And that's what Bismarck's okay with. Give me 3, give me 4, give me 3 more. That makes 10.
Brennan Greff brings in the play. Now he goes wide to the right side. They got a slot on the right as well. Tincher, now they motion. Tincher dots the eye. Tincher going left, setting up his blocker, trying to get to the edge, turns it upfield at 40, and he's down to about the 37. But hang on, we're going to have a hold, and Big Jack Schaefer.
I don't know if it's a hold or not, Scotty, because it looked like there was some little extracurricular at the end of that from one of the Mandan guys, but I know that Schaefer had blocked his guy down, and he was laying on him, if that counts as a hold.
Well, the way the officials lined up, yep, and it's going to be against the Demons, so there's the first penalty of the game. Tonight's game brought to you in part by Planet Pizza. There's no pizza like it. Try the Blue Buffalo or plain cheese at Planet Pizza. Your mouth and belly will thank you. Call now 701-852-1700. Planet Pizza, serving the Magic City for over 25 years.
Interesting penalty because they threw it way late. The play was well by them, already outside the hash marks when the flag was thrown.
Well, Mark Gibson not happy about that. He's got his hand on his hip.
That's
and
not
it's
a happy look.
Nope, 3rd down and 12. Now they go trips to the left side. Swanson works out of the shotgun. Nope, they direct snap at Tincher, and he's trying to go right, and he's not going to get anything. The Mandan Braves let Brody Skalski comes up and makes a stop, and hang on, we got an injured Brave back at the 45-yard line, as I'm not sure who that is.
62. For Mandan is...
Oh, that's Gigi.
Taten Gigi. And couldn't see what happened to him, but boy, let's talk about Skolsky. They are so happy to have him back. What a tough kid. Even missing the games, he's still their leading tackler coming into it, and he just a junior, 170 pounds, but he hits a lot harder than a 170-pounder as he met Tincher right in the hole, brought him down for just a 2-yard gain.
Well, we're going to take a First International Bank and Trust. Time on the field is 8:10 to Gigi. 8:28 to go. Opening quarter of play. No score on the BNC Bank. No score. 8:28 to go. Back after this timeout.
In a history book, a time gone by. But even in this modern world, there are new frontiers to conquer. Whether you're tending the land to grow a better tomorrow or growing a business for new opportunities, the work you do powers the world. Exploring the frontier means stepping forward, shaping the future for yourself and for those around you. First International Bank and Trust, helping you live first, one step at a time.
Well, there you see Taten Gigi limping off, and it doesn't look good. And you know, the bigger story about that is, you know, he's in there at that starting left guard spot
for Logan Renner. So if they go two back, Bismarck High is going to punt.
Yep, and Connor Harbison in punt formation, back to receive for Mandan. That's Jensen Schultz. So we'll see what. There's a snap. Harbison gets off a pretty good kick. Schultz, he's going to fair catch for it at about the 19-yard line. And that's where Mandan will start their first offensive series. 1st and 10 up front. They'll go Dante Berdine will be the center. Leighton Gigi will be the right guard. We'll see who the left guard is. It looks like it's. Is it 56? No, that's Volk. Marshall Horst, a 5'10", 205-pound sophomore, will be in that guard. And here comes Sheldon right away, quickly to the line of scrimmage. Sheldon directing traffic. He go twins right, single receiver left, ball spotted left hash. Sheldon out of the shotgun, they motion. Sheldon right, they throw it underneath, and it's going to be caught and hit on the backside. Jensen Schultz, yeah, may have short hopped.
It looked like from our vantage point it short hopped. I don't know what the replay shows.
I'm going to start that already.
They gave him a catch. Okay, so he went down low, got his hands underneath it. Was it Schultz that did that, Scotty?
Yeah, that was Jensen Schultz with the catch there. Give him a gain of 5. It'll be 2nd and 5 now for Mandan. So the young sophomore getting going to get tested right away as he's up front in that left guard spot. So here comes Sheldon. This time he goes out of the pistol. He's got, now they motion Schultz from right to left.
Whoops.
Oh, but they figure, and here could jailbreak, and they got Sheldon sacked all the way back to the 15-yard line as the Demon defense.
You know what happened on that play, Scott, is Nunpa went, one of them went the wrong way. Either Nunpa went left, and he should have been on the right side, as unfortunately for Mandan, Sheldon opened up to the left side, and Nunpa Kirky was going to the opposite side, and Bismarck High was all over that. Sheldon had nothing that he could do except go down in a heap.
Yeah, so now to bring up a 3rd down and 15 from Mandan's own 15-yard line. Now Sheldon comes out of the shotgun, trips right, single receiver left. Sheldon back to pass, rolling right. They set the edge. Sheldon on the move. Sheldon looking, throws across the middle. He's got a man at the 25, and caught out of bounds there was
Sheldon's pass complete to number 82,
Ian Buttman on the reception there. But that's going to be well shy. Well, not well shy, but he's shy of a 1st down, and Mandan's going to have to punt, and that's going to bring Tristan Ulmer in to punt it away.
Well, good defense by Bismarck High right there. Is very good coverage in the background. They had a little bit of pressure for Sheldon. The roll was right, and he hit his guy underneath, but it was short of that 1st down marker.
8 for the Braves, number 48, Tristan Ulmer. 8 for the Demons, number 1, Kane Eustace.
Kane Eustace. Is that right? Eustace?
Eustace.
Hugh.
Yep.
Eustace and Zer backward. Now we got a flag, and it's going to be a delay of game. Tonight's game brought to you in part by the UPS store, located in South Broadway and Minot. They're open Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 7, and Saturday, 8:30 to 3. UPS store located in the Marketplace Foods Plaza for all your packing and shipping needs.
Well, one thing with Tristan Ulmer, he is the best punter in the West region. He was all WDA punter last year, and we were watching him in warm-ups, and I mean, he puts the ball way high in the air. Very, very good punter.
So Ulmer in punt formation. Eustace and Zer stand around their 35. Good high kick there by Ulmer. Spiraling kick going to be fielded by Zer at the 30. 35. Cuts middle of the field. Breaks a tackle. Still in the move. Trying to turn the corner, and he does. And slips another tackle. And Zer's still on the move. And he's going to be brought down at the midfield stripe by the Braves. A good return there by Alex Zer, and the Demons will have good field position for their 2nd drive of the opening quarter.
Well, 50-yard punt by Ulmer, but we talked about the return ability by Zer, and he had a huge return from that 28-yard line to the 50, so a 22-yard return for Zer, giving the Demons great field position.
So here come the Demons now on 1st and 10 from midfield. Tincher dots the I. Swanson under center, misdirection. They give it to Steininger, come to the short side, and he puts his head down, and he's going to be brought down at about the 47-yard line, where Deegan Steininger picks up a few there for the Demons.
Steininger, they love running that out of the slot formation with Steininger. He's ran 20 times already for 202 yards, so that's 10 yards a crack. Only got 4 right there, but look for him to get the ball again.
Gain of 4, be 2nd down and 6 now for the Demons. I formation behind Swanson. They hand off. Tincher straight up the middle, puts his head down. Fight drives forward near 1st down yardage, but he's going to come up short at the 42-yard line. And Austin Bay in there to make the stop for Mandan.
Yeah, Austin had a really good game last week. We got a chance to talk to him. Super confident young man, very, just 205 pounds, but a big, strong upper body guy that, he's undersized for a defensive end, but he makes up for it in strength and tenacity.
So 3rd down and 2 now for the Demons from the Mandan 42-yard line. I backfield. Tincher gets it, goes left. Oh, he slips a tackle. He's at the 35-30, makes a move, 25-20, 15-10, 5 into the end zone. Aiden Tincher, touchdown Bismarck High from 42 yards out.
And what a run, Scott. He got the football, went over the left side, as you're going to see here on this replay. He got it, and Demons lined up with that tight end formation on the left, had a slot formation on the right. Gabriel got through, kicked out the defensive end. He cut back against the grain, and he had his bigs blocking up in front of him, and he cut to the outside and got a great extra block there by Brennan Greff downfield, and he walked into the end zone for 42-yard touchdown run for Aiden Tincher, the Demons.
There you see it on our Ryan Family Dealership replay. As on to attempt the extra point. Ross Fisher, snap, hold, kick is up, and the kick is no good. 5:05 to go. Opening quarter play on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Demons 6, Braves 0. Back after this timeout on the PSP Network.
They take care of their customers.
That's right, Carson. You may be number 11 on the field, but at First Western, you and our customers are never just a number.
First Western provides the best in customer service.
When our customers call with a question, we answer their call personally.
Now that's pro-level service.
Thanks, Carson. Professional, friendly, full-service banking is what you can count on at First Western.
First Western, you can bank on us.
Well, Aiden Tincher with his 8th touchdown, rushing on the ground from 42 yards out, gives the Demons a 6-0 lead. BNC National Bank, your life is busy. We'll make managing money easy with locations in North Dakota and Arizona. Visit BNC Bank online, bnc.bank. And for 50 years, Ryan's been a trusted name for car buyers in Western North Dakota. Shop their entire inventory at driveryan.com or visit one of their 5 locations in Minot and Williston.
That was set up by that 22-yard punt return, Scott, by Alex Zerr, and then a big run there. So just 3 plays, a minute 18 and 50 yards for the Demons.
Good kick there, and Kavion Lanier is going to bobble it.
We should have let that one go.
Yeah, he should have.
You kind of have to know where you're at on the field, and as he was running hard to kind of field it, he could have let it go and it would have went out of bounds.
Does that look like 30?
It is number 30, Scotty.
Colby
you are correct.
Kuntz
okay.
Was back there, so we'll get him down.
So Mandan way backed up now to their 6-yard line. They're going to say stepped out.
Yep. So now that's where the Braves will take over. 1st and 10, 5:02 to go. Opening quarter play on the BNC Bank scoreboard.
Davies already up 14-0 over Shanley. That just underway. I love that ticker.
Yeah.
North Dakota score feed. Thank you.
Minot High defeating Century right now, 7-0. All right, here's Sheldon now. He goes out of the pistol. Now Doug Sheldon goes left to right in motion. Hudson back to pass. He's flushed out of the pocket. He's on the move. He's looking. He eludes one. He throws it down the field, and it's going to be picked off. Picked off at the 41-yard line. Hayden Bondley steps in front of it. There's a turnover for the Mandan Braves, and the Demons will have it in Mandan territory. They're going to spot it at the 40-yard line.
Well, Sheldon's a gunslinger, Scott. He likes going deep on that. When he rolled out of the pocket, got flushed. DJ Gabriel was kind of had him right in the sights. He let it downfield, and the sophomore getting the start tonight with Weston Scott just playing, sparingly. Big job stepping in front, that 6 foot, 155-pound sophomore, and Demons got great field position.
Now here come the Demons on 1st down and 10 from the Mandan 40-yard line. Eye backfield. Tincher dots the eye. He's already got 1 touchdown. He gets it coming right, cuts back inside. Shimmy shakes his way straight up the middle. Ooh, and he bowls his way all the way down to the 30-yard line. Goes Aiden Tincher, a gain of 9.
He's so strong, Scott. We talk about Tincher. Tincher, not big kid. He's just 5'10", but he's 195. He's got good hips. He moves well laterally, and he's super strong. He's one of the strongest kids on their team in terms of squat, and 5'35". I mean, that's big time strong legs right there.
So stand corrected, Chuck. It was a gain of 10, and they're going to give him a 1st down at the 30-yard line.
Did you say it wasn't?
I thought it was only a gain of 9, my friend.
Okay.
And they give it to DJ Gabriel straight up the middle, and Gabriel down to the 25.
A lot of pads popping right there as Silk and Heupel and Larson. I mean, they're going over the left side right there for the Demons. They flop guys. They flop strong side tackles and guards ultimately, so guys are moving around. But just those bigs are really one of the staple of this Bismarck High football team, just straight ahead running.
Here come the Demons on 2nd down and 5 as they near the Servpro red zone. Eye backfield behind quarterback Grady Swanson, 2nd down and 5. Swanson goes under center, and I think the Braves move. They did, as I believe that was the nose guard there that jumped. Might have been Volk or Gigi.
The one guy that shouldn't jump off is the guy that ball's right in front of him. I can picture our defensive coordinator back at UND kind of saying, hey, the rest of you have no excuse. And they're going to say what? They're not going to say motion now. No, I'm sorry. No, the other way. So they are going to say offsides there, right? As Mandan made contact before Bismarck High jumped on that right side.
So Bismarck High now in the Servpro red zone. Servpro, 24/7 emergency service, trained technicians, advanced technology, fire, water, cleanup, and restoration. It's Servpro. So the Demons now will have it 1st down and 10 from the 20-yard line. Swanson under center. Tincher coming right. He's got room, cuts back inside. He's at the 10. He's at the 5. Grinds his way to the goal line. Touchdown, Bismarck High. Aiden Tincher one more time.
I like how he runs, Scott. He lets his blockers stay in front of him, and instead of having this burst and running by him, this time it was a tight end formation to the right side. Great block again, a kick out, or Gabriel this time just went up the field, had a nice block, and from the backside, Heupel's the guy who pulled. He got an extra block, and then Tincher just stayed right behind Heupel. So he's got a 42-yarder and a 20-yarder already 91 yards and 8 carries by Tincher.
And now, Bismarck High, they're going to go for 2 here on this one. Swanson spreads them out. Swanson fires into the end zone, and it is incomplete. The intended receiver there, that was Jager Meshke, and a 2-point conversion is no good. 3:31 to go. Opening quarter play on the BNC Bank scoreboard. It's Bismarck High 12, Mandan 0. Back after this timeout on the PSP network.
We still offer the best product at the best price with the same people. For over 25 years, we've been your only choice for tires in the local area, providing all major brands under one roof at a fair price for your family's budget. Plus that excellent service after the sale with free rotations, free alignment check, free flat repairs with our exclusive Plus plan. That tradition continues today. Looking for tires you can trust? Choose us. Trusted Tire and Auto.
Tonight's game brought to you in part by Tyler Hagen Photography and Mason Kramer Photography. A big thank you to our official photographers, Tyler Hagen and Mason Kramer. Find them on all social media platforms.
Well, that one That's a 40-yard drive, a minute 20 this time, just 3 plays again, this time set up at that interception by Hayden Bondley.
Tate Shaner set to kick it away for the Demons, and a good driving kick. And that's going to take the Braves all the way back to the 5 and run down there at the 17-yard line. That was Colby Kuntz.
That was
Lanier now.
39.
It looks like 39. Okay, that was Kavion Lanier.
Newman looked like
maybe that was him last time. His number is just kind of bunched up in the front. So, well, here comes Mandan. Offensively, it's been a struggle so far for the Braves in this opening quarter as Sheldon brings them out. They got a little bit more room this time in this possession. They'll have it 1st and 10 from the 17-yard line. Sheldon, now they motion Schultz from left to right. Sheldon back to pass, pumps, and now he's going to be on the move, and he's going to be brought down for a gain of 1. And on the stop there, big number 45, Kobe St. Aubin, the nose guard for the Demons.
Yeah, just a short 2-step drop, and his intended receiver wasn't open right away, so made the heady play, tried to get some yardage, and nice job by the nose guard coming off of him and pulling him down.
So now it'll be second. I'm going to say it's a loss. Okay, so we lost someone. How am I doing? How's my eyesight up here?
That's a sack.
Yep, 2nd down and 11. Schultz goes in motion. Sheldon back to pass. They hand off, and wow. St. Aubin there one more time, and no place to run there for Lee Alderin.
Yeah, tried to do that delayed handoff to Lee Alderin, and the junior St. Aubin doing just a great job battling the Dante Berdine, the sophomore center. So that'll be a no gain on the play, but right now this Demon defense is really stepping up.
Oh, that was actually a loss. Is now they say it's a loss of 3, but it's now 3rd and 14. So now Sheldon on 3rd and 14 sends twins right, single receiver short side. Sheldon out of the shotgun. Sheldon rolling right, sets the pocket, looked in the backside. Now he's on the move. He eludes one tackle, and now he goes back the other way. Here comes the shiftiness of Sheldon. Sheldon turns upfield at the 20, and he's ripped out of bounds there. At the 21-yard line goes Hudson Sheldon, and Drew Taylor makes a stop, but it's going to be well shy of a 1st down, and it's going to be another punt situation for Mandan.
Well, what's happening with the Demons is doing a really good job with 3 or 4 guys on the rush, so they're able to drop a 7 in the coverage, so there's nobody open. So then when Sheldon is rolling out, one of the linebackers who's kind of a spy on him is right there, whether it's a linebacker, whether it's a strong safety or something. So the Demon defense right now, three possessions have really shut down the Braves.
So Almer in punt formation, Zer back, he's alone back around his 40. That thing get tipped? I think it may have.
It could have.
Yeah, and back there.
It was a really bad kick from the 21-yard line, something that Ulmer doesn't do.
That was Brock Newman back there. And
as a ball only went to the 40, they're going to mark it at the 31-yard line. So, that's just a 10-yard punt. So
here come the Demons again. Tonight's game brought to you in part by Shields. Shields Player of the Week. Shields and Mandan Bismarck have every sporting good possible, along with footwear and fashion at Shields.com. Shields is a proud supporter of the PSP network. Here come the Demons now. Offensively, 1st and 10 from the Mandan 31-yard line. They lead 12-0 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Grady Swanson goes under center eye backfield. I think Doctor now dots the eye back there. Doctor, he's going to go left. And he's going to be tripped up after a gain of a couple there. Falls down towards the 28-yard line.
Bay was the one who tripped him up, Scott, as Austin Bay he set that outside. What he was supposed to do, took on the blocker, knocked DJ Gabriel away, then went down low, tripped up Doctor.
2nd down and 7 now for the Demons from the Mandan 28-yard line. Again, eye backfield this time. Logan Doctor, he dots the eye. Doctor gets it, goes left, shuffles his feet, now puts his head down on the move. Doctor to the 15, Doctor down to the 10.
Doctor, give me the news right there as he's followed. Same play again. Mark Gibson said, hey, let's do it again. Run it again. Let's go.
There you see it on a Riot Family Dealership replay.
As lined up, tight end formation left, and then just how many times have they ran this? Pull the backside guard, you follow them up, and then Doctor's got really good feet, cut back into the inside, got another first down.
Here are the Demons now. They hand off DJ Gabriel straight up the middle, and he bowls the pile all the way down to the 5, does DJ Gabriel. And now the Demons in the Servpro red zone, 24/7 emergency service. Trained technicians, advanced technology, Fighter One to Cleveland Restoration. It's Servpro, so it'll be first and goal to go as the Demons are knocking on the door one more time. And I think they're just going to let the play clock run down here as Mark Gibson doesn't, yeah, he's heading to the other end of the field.
Yeah, and why not? It's a good first quarter for the Demons.
Yep, and he's telling his guys, let's go, fellas. We're going to let her run out. And that's going to end the opening quarter of play here from the MD Resources Community Bowl on the BNC Bank scoreboard. It's Bismarck High 12, Mandan 0. Back for quarter number 2 after this timeout on the PSP Network.
Things in your life, and banking at the right bank is very important. We're really proud of our bank because we have great people, and our people are what make our bank go. We always want to treat our customers right and do the best job we can for them, and try to do things to help make our communities better.
Red wine vinegar made from red grapes and no food coloring. And the right way to film it is in slow motion, obviously, because authentic ingredients make a sub above.
Well, we turn our attention to quarter number 2 here. It's been all Bismarck High in quarter number 1, and they're knocking on the door one more time as they're going to have it first and goal to go from the 5-yard line.
Well, I got a feeling it's going to be straight ahead running right here. Is it first and goal? No, it's second.
I'm sorry, second down and goal.
Second and 2.
Yep. Second down and 2. Oh, they can't.
We'll
Second and 2. We'll get it right. Doctor again, .ci. They give it to Gabriel. Gabriel to the left side, and oh, he stood up there. Doug Sheldon in there.
Well, they had the nose guard, Scott, who defeated the center, Larson, and then went right down to make that tackle. Good play for the nose guard for Mandan.
That's going to be a loss, isn't it? Back to the 5.
No, it was at the 5. So
okay.
He hit him right at the line of scrimmage. So big play right there.
Yeah, good defensive stop for the Mandan Braves there. So here come the Demons now on 3rd down. Dr.ci, he gets it going right, cuts inside, and he's met right there. May have got a yard, but he was met right there by the defensive end.
Yeah, they've got this Dante Burdine. He's had back-to-back big sticks, Scott, and Bismarck High have not gotten stopped rushing all day, and the last 2 plays, Mandan has stepped up big. The Demons are probably going to go for it.
Well, they gave him the first down.
Oh, did he get 2 yards?
Yeah, he did get 2 yards.
Oh, man, he barely got that one then,
yeah,
Scott.
He did.
So
okay,
that was a good spot for the Demons.
First and goal to go. Here's that power I formation for Bismarck High. Tincher back there. Tincher, he gets it and slips one tackle. Tincher leans towards the goal line, and he's going to be just short.
Yeah, they had Noon Bakirky was stepping in there to make the tackle, Scott, and then Burdine was there as well. So Mandan stuffed some short in on that power I formation as they got that Bentley Whipperling. Extra blocking back, him and Gabriel. You're going to get another dose of this one, I got a feeling.
I think it's going to come out in the same formation in that power I as Tincher's going to be the eye in the power. Swanson under center. Quarterback sneak over the left side. Swanson in. Touchdown, Bismarck High.
You know, great job by Swanson, and what a great push by the Demons up front. Larson, as he just tapped it took a while for them to get that one, and we called, thank goodness, with touchdowns. We would have called that one a little early, but it looked like from our vantage point that he was clearly in, and you're going to see this.
I clearly got all of this replay here on a Ryan Family
That's good. It was
replay,
good push from behind, especially Heupel, the left guard. That's what the quarterback went between Sam Larson and Heupel, and I have to laugh. The running backs love this. They're like, okay, we run the ball all the way down to the 1 yard line, and you give it to the quarterback. I mean, he gets the glory.
Well, Fisher on to try to make an extra point. Snap, hold, kick is up. Did he get this one? And he did. 10:03 to go on the B&C Bank scoreboard. The Demons 19, the Braves 0. Back after this timeout on the PSP Network.
Ryan Family Dealerships has the best selection we've had in years. You'll find fantastic offers from Nissan, Honda, Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, Cadillac, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram.
Hold on. Ryan sells Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram?
Yes, we do, and we'd love to sell one to you. Visit one of our 5 convenient locations in Minot and Williston. Get your next vehicle from a name you know and trust. Ryan Family Dealerships.
Hey folks, tonight's game brought to you in part by the Family Vision Clinic, serving Central North Dakota with locations in Bismarck and Elgin. Brings expert eye care to your community, from comprehensive eye exams to specialized treatments. Dr. Krista Heil and Dr. Tyler Clairmont are here to keep your vision in top form. Visit Family Vision Clinic in Elgin or their main location in Bismarck for the care you can trust. Find them online at familyvisionbismarck.com. Well, Shaner on to kick it away. Lanier, Jensen Schultz back to receive. Good kick there, and they're going to go to Jensen Schultz, 15-20, and he's going to be spun down. No, he's still on his feet. Forward progress is going to be stopped at the 22-yard line, and getting down there was Elijah Heupel for the Demons.
Good coverage right there for the Demons, too. Hustis was in there as well, as Mandan just has gotten nothing on these kickoff returns. Look at where they started, the 20, the 6, the 17, and best field position of the night at their 22. So see if Coach Sheldon can draw up something to get Mandan a little momentum as they just start the second quarter. Only 3 minutes into it, not even 2 minutes.
So here comes Sheldon. He works out of the pistol formation. Twins right, single receiver left. Sheldon barks out the signals. Sheldon, misdirection to Doug Sheldon. He goes straight up the middle, and he's going to get a couple as he's out to the 22. Anthony MacArthur there makes a stop for Bismarck High.
Yeah, they had Doug Sheldon lined up, kind of almost in the slot formation, if you want to call it that. Delayed handoff, him and coming back to his left, and Anthony MacArthur, the right defensive end, had shed his blocker, was right there to bring Doug Sheldon down for just a 1 yard gain.
Well, they say 2 on the scoreboard, Charlie, but I think it might be 2. Looks like it's spotted just shy of the 23.
We sound like it's our first game we've done in terms of yardage,
doesn't it?
As the older we get, the less we can see, right?
Sheldon rolling right. He slips on defenders, now trying to get to the edge. Now he's going to be converged on by 3 Demons, and he's driven out of bounds there by Hustis.
And one thing, as you're watching this develop, Scott, you can really see Bismarck High. They're stringing it out, and nobody's kind of getting too crazy aggressive and whiffing on them. They're just saying, hey, we're going to keep letting you go outside, and pretty soon we're going to have the out-of-bounds line helping us with the tackles. So Demons getting a little bit of pressure. Sheldon picking up just short yards on that run.
3rd and 7 now for Mandan. 8:34 to go here in the opening half of play. They trail 19-0 on the B&C Bank scoreboard. Sheldon, single receiver, wide left. Now Jensen Schultz goes in motion from right to left. Sheldon back to pass. Quick pass. Ulmer caught at the 31. Turns upfield 35, and he's out to the 40. And that's going to be enough for a first down. Good play there.
Hustis was actually fell down. The defender fell down, and good hard pass by Sheldon as they had Ulmer out on that right side, backpedaling, and just a quick hitter to him, and defender fell down. He stuck his head down, ran over, and picked up another 5 yards. So 14-yard pickup on that one, and nice play for Mandan getting their first down of the game.
There you see it on our Ryan Family Dealership replay, as now Mandan has first down and then 10 from their own 40-yard line. Hudson Sheldon works out of the pistol formation. Now Doug Sheldon goes in motion from the right side to the left side. They fake the handoff. Sheldon, he's going to go for the downs. He's got a man out there, and it's caught. 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Mandan!
And that's what Hudson Sheldon does, Scott. The Demons run a blitz, so it was man-to-man on the outside. And what does he do? He backpedals. He's got that tremendous arm strength. He just flicked it up in the air. And Tristan Ulmer, what does he do, Scott?
Catches
touchdowns. Tristan Ulmer, 60-yard touchdown catch. He showed his speed for a tight end.
I got to remember on those 60-yarders like that, I got to hit the replay button when the ball leaves Sheldon's hand.
What a play. What a possession by Mandan. They needed that one bad.
What a big answer they needed right there. Catalano on to attempt the extra point. Snap, hold, kick is up, and the kick is good. A 60-yard pitch and catch. Mandan on the board. 7:46 to go on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Opening half. Demons 19, Braves 7. Back after this timeout on the PSP network.
Priceless memories. Learning to play, playing to learn, or simply getting where you need to go. The team at Ackerman Estvold has been behind these projects and countless others, developing critical infrastructure, valuable spaces, and even some good old-fashioned fun. Entrusted with the things you know, but delivering more than you may realize. Ackerman Estvold, trusted for decades and decades to come.
Well, it was just a matter of time before Sheldon and Ulmer were going to connect, and they did there in a big way from 60 yards out.
Did you play pay dirt back when you were a kid?
Pay dirt?
Oh, man, you didn't play pay dirt. It was a dice game. And, hey, when you blitzed, either you had a big play or it was a big play the other way. And the Demons blitzed, and it was a big play for the offense.
Zur England near side. 25 cuts 30. Breaks a tackle. Look out. 35, 40. 45. He's at midfield. He's in the Mandan territory. Spins there. Oh, he did a little whirl around there. And a good return there for Alex Zur. We'll see if we can get that spin move that he put on there as you see the return here on our Ryan Family Dealership replay. Chuck, watch this. He does a spin move and there's nobody around him.
Yeah, he gets past the 50-yard line here and he just kind of hits the brakes and gives a little whoop, goes the other way, going, oh, I'm going to go back and little spinner in place. I think
well,
where's Greta Garbo on that one as he was doing a little dance?
A big return there for Zur, and the Demons have it in Braves territory. First down and 10. They spotted it at the 34-yard line. Doctor, he dots the I in that I formation for the Demons. They got twin receivers on the left side. They toss. Doctor coming left, trying to get the edge. He turns it upfield, and he runs right. I'm not sure what that's going to be. Well, the ball came out.
And there's a flag as well. I don't know if that was a tackle by the Demons initially and a hold, but a good toss play to Doctor, and he showed his speed, got to the outside, picked up some decent yards. Good tackle by the Braves as he defeated his block and went down, and it was a hard stick on Doctor. Looks like it's going to be a potential hold, Scott. So the
block in the back, it looked like.
Okay, so they're going to, the play goes to the 27-yard line, and then they'll go back 10 from there. So you end up giving 7 yards to Doctor, and then you have a 10-yard penalty.
Reminder coming up, we'll have our Magic Towing Intermission report. Magic Towing, remember the number and call Magic Towing. We need a tow. No job is too big or small. It's Magic Towing. Put this number in your phone now, 701-509-4011. It's Magic Towing, serving Western North Dakota. Mention the PSP network when you need a tow and save yourself $50. Fortunately, we haven't had to deal with that yet, but here we go now. First down now and 13. Doctor again dots the eye in the backfield. Doctor gets it, goes left, cuts up the middle. He's got room. 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Bismarck High. And just like that, Logan Doctor strikes, and the Demons are on the board again.
Well, we talked about his speed. Little toss play to Doctor, and he is so quick to the hole, Scott, where Tincher takes a little bit more time. Doctor, you'll see him here, a handoff to him, and boom, he is right there. Great block by Gabriel. Demons got some blocks downfield, and then the speed of Logan Doctor runs by the rest of the Mandan defenders. 37-yard touchdown run, Logan Doctor.
So at the 7:02 mark, the Demons answer the 60-yard touchdown pass from Sheldon to Ulmer. Fisher on to attempt the extra point for the Demons. Snap, hold, kick is up, and the kick is good. 7:02 to go, opening half a play on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Bismarck High 26, Mandan 7. Back after this timeout on the PSP Network.
At Legacy Financial Partners is a personal relationship. Our unique and collaborative approach to financial planning starts with your dreams, not just the numbers. We will work with you regularly to take action to update your plan as your needs evolve, recommending products and services that are right for your situation.
Hey folks, tonight's game brought to you in part by Mandan State University. The best way to predict your future is to create it. With over 100 areas of study at Mandan State, you'll earn a degree for the career you desire. Mandan MSU grads get jobs, period. Mandan State University, be seen, be heard, be you.
That drive started at the 34-yard line, Scott, of Mandan's after a 51-yard kickoff return by Alex Zer. 2 plays, 34 yards and 33 seconds.
Short kick running up at the 20, 25 is Jensen Schultz. He's upended there at the 26-yard line. And that's where Mandan will take over. Charlie, this one 26-7 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. See some updates coming through there. Dickinson leading St. Mary's 6-3. That one's in the second half. Red River all over Devil's Lake.
And Red River is a #1 locked-in seed in AA. Horace is locked in at #2.
That looks like a baseball score, 7-5. Horace leads South.
Baseball starts tonight, speaking of that, right?
Yeah, it does. Oh, how about this? Watford City 16, Jamestown 0.
I talked about that
yes,
when I
you
said
certainly did.
Originally I had to make the assumption since Watford hadn't won a game, but they had played some good games. So
the Riverboat Gambler, Jim Dooley up there trying to get his last win. Oh, yeah, he's been up there all year.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
I did not know that.
Yep, here's Sheldon back to pass, looks in the flat. He's got Ulmer caught. Ulmer tried to slip a tackle at the 35, and he dives forward out to the 36-yard line, goes Ulmer. Be enough for a first down for Mandan as they move the chains quickly to the line of scrimmage. Come the Braves. Sheldon out of the shotgun. Sheldon back to pass, looking left. Now he steps up, fires it across the middle. He's got a man, 45, 40, and into Demon territory. Jensen Schultz, he's down to the 36-yard line.
Well, there he found his favorite target. Schultz coming across the middle, and maybe Mandan kind of speeding things up right here. Just a short, not even a drop, but I'm going to call a timeout. But just quick passes. Shows Sheldon's quickness.
First International Bank and Trust timeout on the field, 6:39 to go. Bismarck High 26, Mandan 7. Back after this timeout on the PSP Network.
In a history book, a time gone by. But even in this modern world, there are new frontiers to conquer. Whether you're tending the land to grow a better tomorrow or growing a business for new opportunities, the work you do powers the world. Exploring the frontier means stepping forward, shaping the future for yourself and for those around you. First International Bank and Trust, helping you live first, one step at a time.
So Mark Gibson didn't like what he saw out of the defense there with that quick no-huddle offense by Mandan. He wanted to call a timeout, get the defense set, and that's exactly what they've done. And now Demons appear they're going to rush 4 here as Sheldon on first down and 10 from the Demon 36-yard line. Sheldon rolling to his left, sets, looks backside. He's got a man out there, and he throws it over the top and incomplete. The intended receiver there, that was Trinity Anderson. On the coverage was Weston Scott for the Demons.
Good to see Weston in the game.
Yep, absolutely.
For the Demons and going for the downs on that one. Good pressure by the Demons by, I think that might have been Charlie Long. It was the outside or defensive end who came upfield, kept him in the pocket.
So second down and 10 now for Mandan. 6:33 left to go here, opening half on the BNC Bank scoreboard. And now we got a flag, and what's that going to be?
They're going to say motion. At least that's what they, as Colby St. Austin, or Aubin is saying, he's pointing to Mandan, and Coach Sheldon is not happy. He's like, you got to be kidding.
The false start, they said it was on the Demons. Or no. Well, Todd Sheldon is saying that, and Hudson Sheldon said the same thing.
I know somebody's yelling or something. We wouldn't know that if Bismarck guy's trying to force Mandan to kind of jump. Nonetheless, it's a penalty. The third for Mandan, all of those in the 3-yard variety.
Tonight's game brought to you in part by Pressrich Orthodontics, specializing in braces and Invisalign for all ages. They offer 0% financing and free consultations. Virtual in-office. Enjoy professional treatment, a fun, relaxed atmosphere. Check them out at MyNotBraces.com.
I mean, Bismarck High is continuing to rushing the 3 guys up front and maybe one other backer, but that means they've got 7 guys to basically guard 3. So they're doing a really good job playing cover 3.
Sheldon fakes the handoff to Alderman. Sheldon steps up, fires across the middle. Caught Schultz at the 20 and brought down there. Wesson Scott on the stop. But what a catch there by Jensen Schultz.
Deep post by Jensen Schultz and an absolute fastball by the quarterback, Hudson Sheldon.
Just like that, Mandan to the line of scrimmage. 1st and 10 inside the Servpro red zone. Sheldon changing the play, it appeared, but we'll see what they do here. They go twins right, single receiver to the high side. Sheldon, Alderman gets the handoff, and he's not going anywhere, and that's going to be a loss. They tried to catch Bismarck High sleeping there. Coulter Harvison makes a stop for the Demons, and that'll bring up a 1st down. And what are they going to say, Chuck? Is that a loss of 3?
Yeah, where they're going to mark the football, Scott, is they're going to take it back to the 22.
Yep.
So absolutely a loss of 3, a tackle for loss that time by Coulter Harvison.
So it'll be 2nd down and 13 now for Mandan as they were nearing this, or in the Servpro red zone. Alderman, the lone back, stands alongside his quarterback, Hudson Sheldon. Sheldon works out of the shotgun. Now they motion Anderson from right to left. Sheldon back to pass, looks left, now rolling right. Sheldon sets, looks downfield, pump fakes, pulls it down, and he's going to be wrapped up right at the line of scrimmage as Sheldon, as he was pointing to Ulmer.
He wanted Ulmer. Newman and Gabriel right there to make the tackle. He wanted Ulmer to adjust, and that's what we talked about. Jensen Schultz does so well when he starts running. It doesn't mean he's going to run. It means he's looking downfield the entire time. So we're going to give Sheldon a gain of 1 on the play, but good job blocking, by the tackle by both Newman and DJ Gabriel.
Well, the play clock down to 10. I'm guessing Todd Sheldon might have to take a timeout here. Now it's down to 5. I don't know if they're going to be able to get it off in time.
They got 3 left. Nope.
And they got it off. Sheldon gets it off. Now Sheldon out of the pocket, flushed, looking. He's going to reverse his field. Sheldon on the move. He gets a block. Sheldon, he's got some help. Looking, he fires across in the end zone. Is it picked off? It is. Picked off in the corner in the end zone. Connor Harvison makes the pick.
What a play by Connor Harvison, Scotty. Is crazy legs Hudson Sheldon was going back the other way. He had all kinds of room, pulled up as he's running to his left and threw across his body going the other way and just couldn't get anything on it because he had a guy open in that back corner. I think that was Tristan Ulmer, but what a play by Connor Harbison, the free safety, as he adjusts. Again, what do you say? You don't throw back across the field.
How many times have we seen him do that, though? That's a tough throw. And we're going to have a First International Bank and Trust timeout on the field. 26-7 our score, 4:23 to go. Back after this timeout on the PSP Network. Well, First National Bank and Trust is a full-service, family-owned, independent community bank built on bond between our employees and customers. Founded in 1910 and growing to serve rural and urban communities across Arizona, Minnesota, North Dakota, and South Dakota. Find them online at FIBT.com. Well, first down at 10 here now off the interception by Connor Harvison. And the Demons wanted a timeout. We'll see what they did here. Mark Gibson. Now they go I formation. They go twins to the left side. Tincher dots the I. He gets the handoff going right, cuts back inside, and he can't slip a tackle. Oh, the ball came out.
Demons must have jumped on it,
Mandan
Scott.
saying they got it.
Well, you never know. It's like social media.
Oh, and Mandan's got the football.
See who comes out with it. As that was a fumble by Tincher, I think,
yeah,
right?
It was Tincher. Mandan needed to stop, and they got exactly what the doctor ordered there.
Well, let's see. Somebody down in the field, Scott. I don't know if that was Tincher. It might have been one guy down for the Demons. Tincher is the one who's down. So didn't see who came out of that for the Braves, but what a big change of events as, you know, the Demons get an interception in the end zone, and the very first play, there's a fumble after a 2-yard gain for Tincher. He fumbles it. Now he's down in the ground.
Yeah, we'll take a. Oh, nope. There now he's going to get up and appears he's going to.
He's going to limp. It's something with that left leg as he's getting help off the field. So huge play. Well, somebody stuck him.
And the one thing there, Chuck, is now you've got a guy. You know, you've got Logan Doctor back there now. Now his workload just increased a lot in this one as Mandan comes with a big defensive play, and they're going to have it 1st and 10 from the Demon 22-yard line, trailing this 26-7 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Here comes Sheldon out of the pistol. Sheldon's got twin receivers right, single receiver left. Sheldon taking his time. Now they snap it back to pass. Here comes a blitz. He throws it, and
I don't know what Ulmer was pointing, saying, hey, I'm wide open on a post pattern, but Hudson Sheldon saying, hey, I got 6 guys in my face. I got to let her go. So when there's a blitz, as a receiver, you got to recognize that too, and you know, maybe you got to change your route.
So that one falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down and 10 now for Mandan.
7 for 11, 151, and 2 interceptions for Hudson Sheldon. He does have that 60-yard touchdown to Ulmer.
So 2nd down and 10 as Ulmer and Schultz go wide right. Same formation as Sheldon works out of the pistol. They hand off over the left side. Kirky, he's got some room over the left side. He's down to the 15. Connor Harvison makes a stop.
Noonpa, I think this is his first run of the game.
Yep.
Scott is a quick hitter. Demons were not expecting that one. Good blocking up front on that left side by Volk and Marshall Horst. So a surprise pickup, 12 yards. Good call by Coach Sheldon.
Now they're in the Servpro red zone, 24/7 emergency service, trained technicians, advanced technology, fire and water cleanup and restoration. It's Servpro. 1st down and 10 from the Demon 12-yard line. Sheldon calling out signals. Now they snap it. Sheldon, he's going to keep it going left. Cuts inside. Sheldon turns, heads downfield, and he's going to be brought down at the 5. Is Hudson Sheldon. Looks like a little extracurricular activity going on the pile there as DJ Gabriel stands up. And
Leighton Giggy's giving the business from the backside right there. as DJ didn't like that one at all, but I like the call as kind of a quarterback load going over the left side, letting Kirky and Sheldon and everybody blocking for you. Sheldon's a good runner, picked up 7 on that play.
So Sheldon comes over, gets the play from his Uncle Todd, and runs back to the huddle and calls it out. 5 on the play clock. Sheldon's got to go quick. It's down to 2. Is he going to get it off in time? Yes, here come the Demons on the blitz. Misdirection. Doug Sheldon over the left side. Fights to the goal line. He's driven backwards is Doug Sheldon. But I think he's got the 1st down.
Strength against strength. Anthony MacArthur, the 275-pound sophomore, stood him up and was able to hold on and pull him down. And we'll see where the spot is. Whoops.
Oh, they're going to say he's about a yard short.
took my neck off, stood up, and I was standing on my cord. Holy cow.
So it'll be 3rd down and about 1 for Mandan with 2:07 left to go on the BNC Bank scoreboard. They trail 26-7. Sheldon. Demons show blitz. Here they come. Sheldon snap. Fires. Corner of the end zone. Caught. Jensen Schultz. Touchdown, Mandan.
Rollout play. You know, this is the kind of stuff you watch on Saturdays and Sundays as Sheldon goes in that little pistol formation. Demons are blitzing up front. He gets out of the pocket. His head's up the entire time. He finds Jensen Schultz and an absolute strike to Schultz just across the end zone. So a 3-yard reception for a TD for Jensen Schultz. Touchdown number 9 for that duo. 10 going to Ulmer, so Ulmer.
Catalato's extra point is up, and it is good. 1:54 to go. Opening half of play on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Demons 26, Mandan 14. Back after this timeout on the PSP Network.
Jack Insurance Company has been serving our state's residents in good times and challenging times. We come together for the greater good, from simple acts of kindness to company-wide efforts that make a difference in our community. It's who we are, rooted in North Dakota and ready to serve when it matters most. Nodak Insurance Company, agents with answers.
Darren Johnson, Cody Olson, and Scott Wilkins, your agents with answers in Mandan.
Well, Chuck, the Braves had a slow start to this one, but they certainly aren't going away now as they trail this 26-14 on the BNC Bank scoreboard.
Doesn't it kind of remind you of that the game last week where Century got behind a Mandan right away? They kind of came back. We'll see if the Demons can keep that 10-point lead throughout the game, but I know the Demons right now are kind of going, oh boy.
Little squiv kick there and taken by the Demons and getting out of bounds for Bismarck High. That was Connor Harvison, and that's where the Demons will take over. 1st and 10 with 1:50 to go. Reminder, we'll have our Magic Towing Intermission report coming up. Inside that, we will see if we can try to get a live look in to the other 3 games we have going on across the state of North Dakota, or across, well, pretty much in the central part of North Dakota. We got another one on the north side of Bismarck. One in Minot and one in North Minot.
Well, Demons got 1 timeout in 1:50, so.
Well, here come the Demons as Dr. Dotzi behind quarterback Grady Swanson. He goes right, cuts back inside, now bounces back right, and he's on the move. Flag comes in late.
Boy.
As Doctor's
trying to look for Tincher on the opposite side, Scott. See where he's at, but see what they call the officials. I can't tell yet because nobody's moving any way. Are they talking to Mark? I mean, if it's a personal foul, obviously that would be huge. Either way, nobody's talking. Let's see if we can hear the face mask.
Face mask.
So was it a 5-yard penalty? Because they had marked the ball initially at the 33-yard line, so a 5-yard gain, and now they're going to go 15 more. So huge change of events. You think the Vikings would have wanted to face Matt call last night?
Oh, boy, yeah. I see they lost Darisaw for the year, too.
Yeah, ouch.
Yep, that hurts. Too good to be true, my friend. As a fan of the purple.
Yep.
1st down at 10 now for the Demons from their own 48-yard line. Again, Swanson under center. Misdirection, Stottinger, and eludes 1 tackle. Now he gets up 45-40, and Stottinger's down to the 39-yard line. Nifty play there, as you can take a look at that on our Ryan Family Dealership replay.
Guy's getting a little chippy out here right now, and Stottinger, he's quick. I told you, especially now with Tincher out, he's going to get a few carries as he's lined up in the slot, comes back to the right side. Great kick out by the Demons, and then he had a great job eluding 1 tackler, showed his speed getting into that second level, picking up 13 yards.
1st and 10 from the 39-yard line. Swanson hands off Doctor, going right, cuts back inside, and he's going to be brought down right about the 35-yard line is Logan Doctor.
I keep watching 31 of Mandan, and you talk about somebody giving in the business. DJ Trevino last week as a free safety, we called his name a ton, and he was the one, the play before who was on Stottinger. They were going back and forth, and the clock's going to stop. We got another Mandan Brave down, Scott.
Oh, boy.
50. I can't see his number. 55. That's Austin Bay.
Is that Austin Bay?
Who's down, and they're looking at his left leg potentially.
Yeah, we're going to take an injury timeout here on the field. There'll be a First International Bank injury timeout. 26-14. Demons lead at 1:16 to go here in the opening half. Back after this timeout on the PSP Network.
Time to anyone. It's not really something you can schedule on your calendar. But when it happens to you and it's not your fault, there's one law firm to remember. That firm is Schweigert, Clairmont, and McBride. We live here and take pride in helping our community. We know this area inside and out. We put in the work and fight for what's right so justice can prevail for you. That is what we're all about. We're on your side. We're Schweigert, Clairmont, and McBride.
Well, the injured player was Jacob Bauman as he comes off the field under his own power. That's a good sign to see. Absolutely.
Yeah, whether it's a cramp or what, that's cool to see that he's walking out, and that's why you try not to make a guess on numbers, and especially because what they're doing nowadays, they tape those numbers in because you're basically holding every play as it, and they really get crinkled up.
So 2nd down and 4 now for the Demons from the Braves 39-yard line. Swanson goes under center, and now they motion. Stottinger from right to left. Ooh, Swanson rolling up. They throw a wheel route. And, he tried to find Doctor, and that was almost picked off.
Noonpa Kirky was the one that went up high as he threw it off his back foot. Got to get the ball up in the air because they had Doctor open as they faked that handoff, a little bootleg. Yeah, there you go. Fake the handoff to him and a bootleg to his right, then goes back to his left in that wheel route you mentioned, Scott, and great athletic ability by Kirky going up in the air, knocking that away.
So 3rd down and 4 now for the Demons. This time Swanson goes out of the shotgun. Jet sweep, they fake it. Swanson keeps over the right side. He's got room. He's down to the 25 and falls forward to the 23-yard line.
So fire for Swanson as he loved that. As this time he just took it on his own. The little quarterback load. He found the spot between Harold Stead and Jack Schaefer. Clock stops as they're setting.
Nope, now it's back.
They didn't take very long. Good job by the guys on the sideline, huh? Holy cow.
So 50 seconds to go opening half. Swanson sets him down. He hands off Doctor, trying to fight his way up the middle, and he's going to be brought down. And I think we're going to have a – maybe not.
I don't know. They're taking way too much time, Scott.
Yeah, the clock winds at 33 seconds as Mark Gibson's going to save his timeout, it appears.
I don't get it.
It'll be 2nd down and 7 now. The clock winds at 24 seconds. Swanson out of the shotgun. They motion Stottinger right to left. Swanson back to pass. Rolling left. Sets. He looks out. He underthrows his intended receiver, Stottinger.
Boy, he was open too, Scott.
Yeah, he was.
Getting out and up.
DJ Trevino in there on the coverage for Mandan.
Twice in a row, twice in this drive, he's underthrown a receiver. They had the right call, the call they wanted, and maybe that's what Coach Gibson said. Hey, they're going to bite in this out, and they did an up, and then going to his left, he couldn't get any strength on the ball. Just tried to flick it, and are they going to try a field goal?
No, I don't think so. Coming in with the play for Mandan, that's Jager Meshke. He goes wide left. Oh, they're going to put Doctor in the slot to the left as well. Here we go. 3rd and 7 now for the Demons. Swanson back to pass. They're going to throw it in the corner of the end zone. Meshke, jump ball. Oh, it's caught and dropped, or deflected. Meshke looked like he may have had a chance at it, but it falls incomplete, and now that'll bring up a 4th down.
Same play, kind of just a different guy, and out and up this time he threw in the corner, lofted the ball in the air a little better than that, and the ball got tipped, and Meshke couldn't come down with it. So will the Demons go to the end zone again? They got a field goal kicker that can kick it that far?
Well, I think it appears they're going to go for it here. No. And Mark Gibson wants a First International Bank and Trust timeout on the field. 6 seconds to go, opening of a play. The Demons 26, Braves 14. Back after this timeout on the PSP Network.
The feeling you get when this happens? That's oil change-anxiety. The anxiety of being without a car with a billion things to do. The fear of being overcharged. The stress of not knowing where to go or who to trust. But you never get those feelings at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, where you can watch us work right from your car, and we finish up in about 15 minutes.
We changed your oil and did our 18-point safety check.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Service you can see, experts you can trust.
Well, reminder, we'll have our Magic Towing Intermission report coming up. Magic Towing. Remember the number and call Magic Towing when you need a tow. No job too big or small. It's Magic Towing. Put this number in your phone now, 701-509-4011. It's Magic Towing, serving Western North Dakota. Mention the PSP Network. And when you need a tow and save $50. So here come the Demons.
You know, this is where they could have used a Weston Scott in the field with his athletic ability, but
it'll be 4th down and 7 for the Demons. Just 6 seconds to play. Swanson back to pass. Swanson flushed out of the pocket, and he's going to be brought down for a sack at the 25-yard line, and the Mandan Braves hold. Anthony Porter makes a sack there for the Braves.
Oh, he is jacked up. Good play. Nobody open in the backfield, so give credit to the guys in the backfield. Trevino, Buttman, Schultz. I couldn't see if that's exactly who was in. I know Trevino and Schultz were, but it forced the quarterback to step up in the pocket, and when he did, right there was Anthony Porter, the junior defensive lineman.
Well, Chuck, I would say that Mandan probably isn't going to do anything too crazy here, but when you have number 10 back there, I don't know that he's a guy that likes to take a knee.
I don't
unless
know.
He's leading.
Well, he can probably get it to the end zone from there.
So here's Sheldon now on 1st and 10, and he does take a knee, and that's going to end the opening half of play here from the MDU Resources Community Bowl. We go to halftime on the BNC Bank scoreboard. It's Bismarck 26, Mandan 14. Back for our Magic Towing Intermission report after this timeout on the PSP Network.
Is proudly brought to you by Make sure to like and follow the PSP Network on all social media platforms and hit that subscribe button on YouTube. PSP Network. It's game day.
When facing disaster, it's not just the things we lose, but the memories. But there's hope. Servpro, with decades of experience in Minot and Bismarck, is always ready. Our certified professionals don't just restore homes, they rebuild lives. Because to us, you're not just a client, you're family.
Shields Visa is more than just a card. It's the freedom to go.
it's a gateway to explore and do more of what you love. Imagine where the Shields Visa can take you. So join us in discovering endless possibilities. Shields Visa. Together, we've got this.
Meet Gary. Gary is an ordinary guy, but right now Gary has car trouble. Gary doesn't know about magic towing. Don't be like Gary. Remember the name and the number. It's Magic Towing. We are here to help 24/7. Magic Towing in Western North Dakota. Don't be like Gary. Remember the name and the number. It's Magic Towing.
Now, welcome back to our Magic Towing Intermission Report. Chuck Clairmont, Scott Woodmansee with you at the MD Resources Community Bowl. Demons lead at 26-14, as we mentioned. 3 other games going on the PSP network. Minot High and Century, as we've got a live look-in of that one right now from Dwayne Carlson Stadium. There you see Minot High. Well, they lead at 27-7, just underway in the third quarter. As Century trying to get a win there, as they have the football now, but you can catch all that coverage. Nick Holberg, Bryce Gutnick have the call of that one for you from Dwayne Carlson Stadium, as Century trying to battle back against the #1 ranked Magi. As back at halftime here, 26-14 on our Magic Towing Intermission Report. Chuck, as we talked about, a slow start, man, for the Mandan Braves to start. But they certainly have battled back, and they made this one a football game.
Yeah, you get down 3 touchdowns early on, 19-0. It's, again, eerily similar to last week where they were up. But they definitely have battled back here to make it a game at halftime, as it's 26-14, and Mandan gets the football to start the second half. As they had deferred, so that's big right there. And so, and, you know, anytime you got a guy like Hudson Sheldon, I mean, he keeps you in the football game, and he's done some crazy things with his legs to keep the play going, as evidenced by that 60-yard touchdown. But the Demons they shot themselves on the foot big time as they put the ball on the turf. Tincher gave Mandan the football at their own, or at Bismarck High's 22-yard line. And Mandan drives in for that score. And so that was, you know, turnovers so many times make such a big deal. And right now for Mandan, 2 turnovers have turned into 2 Bismarck High touchdowns. And Bismarck High's turnovers result into a touchdown for Mandan. So Mandan's lucky to be only down 12 points. And the Demons, I'm sure Coach Gibson is saying, it's probably not a fond, friendly conversation right now. No. You cannot be happy how that first half ended.
Well, as 9-man football playoffs got underway last week, and they continue tomorrow, as the matchups will be Lemoore, Litchfield, Marion will take on Hankinson. And then South Prairie Max will take on Mohall, Lansford, Sherwood. We'll have that on the PSP network. Lytton HMB and South Border. That will be at Linton, North Border, and Cavalier. That'll be up in Pembina, 1 o'clock Central start there. New Rockford, Cheyenne, and North Prairie. That will be out in New Rockford, Cheyenne. Grant County, Flasher, the Storm, and Central McLean. That one you'll see on the PSP network. West Hope, Newburgh, Glenburn, and Alexander. And Winemere, Griggs County, Griggs, Minnesota, and Winemere, Lidgerwood will be there. There you see a live look-in up from the new football field up in Minot North there. They lead at 21-6 over Valley City. So Minot North trying to win a 2A West or 2A region title.
Pretty crazy, yeah. The winner here is #1, Valley City, with a loss in this one. Obviously, they still make it, but at Valley City with a loss, they could potentially be a 2 or a 3 seed. If St. Mary's wins, they're a 2 seed. If Dickinson wins, they're a 4 seed. So now, again, what's the score? What did we find out with the Jamestown-Watford City score?
Well, last I looked, that was 16-14. Watford City still holding on there.
Because that's a big one.
Yeah, we'll keep you up to date on all of them as we move along in this broadcast. We'll try to get a live look-in up at Dan Schmeeker Field for that one. Todd Domrys and Josh Cattell with the call of that one. We're at halftime here. And our Magic Towing Intermission report rolls on with more. On the BNC Bank scoreboard, the Demons 26, Braves 14. We come back. Chuck will have the first half individual and team numbers. Back with more after this timeout on the PSP Network.
Who we are. We still offer the best product at the best price with the same people. For over 25 years, we've been your only choice for tires in the local area, providing all major brands under one roof at a fair price for your family's budget. Plus that excellent service after the sale with free rotations, free alignment check, free flat repairs with our exclusive Plus plan. That tradition continues today. Looking for tires you can trust? Choose us. Trusted Tire and Auto.
When it's time to choose your team, you want to pick the best.
I pick Carson Wentz. I pick Hunter Lipke.
Where'd you come from? I was in football, just like you.
Always choose people you know and trust for your team, like your community bankers at First Western Bank and Trust. You can bank on us.
For decades, Nodak Insurance Company has been serving our state's residents in good times and challenging times. We come together for the greater good, from simple acts of kindness to company-wide efforts that make a difference in our community. It's who we are, rooted in North Dakota and ready to serve when it matters most. Nodak Insurance Company, agents with answers.
Darren Johnson, Cody Olson, and Scott Wilkins, your agents with answers in Mandan.
You have built an amazing life by working hard and doing your job well. Delivering financial advice is what we do well. At Ameriprise Financial, our job is to use our skills, experience, and research to help you become more successful in today's economy. What we want you to walk away from each encounter with is satisfaction in knowing that together, we've done what we can to help you work toward a better future.
Welcome back to our Magic Towing Intermission Report, 26-14. Demons lead on the BNC Bank scoreboard. For a look at the first half individual and team numbers, here's Charlie.
All right, thanks, Scott. For the individual numbers for the Demons, Aiden Tincher, keep an eye on him, how he's doing. 9 carries, 93 yards, has 2 touchdowns, a 42-yarder and a 20-yarder, so he would be a huge loss if he's out for the game. Logan Doctor, a big game for him, 9 carries, 79 yards. He's got a 37-yard touchdown run. DJ Gabriel, the fullback, 4 carries for 17 yards. Grady Swanson, the QB, 3 for 14, and he's got a 1-yard touchdown plunge for the Demons. And then Deegan Stottinger, 2 carries for 17 yards for him. Grady Swanson 0 for 3, hasn't completed a pass tonight, so it's all rushing for the Demons in the first half in terms of yardage. For the Braves, it's opposite. Hudson Sheldon, 7 carries, 3 yards. Nunpa Kirky, 1 carry for 10 yards. Lee Aldrin, 1 carry for -2. Doug Sheldon has 2 carries for 4 yards. Sheldon throwing the football 8 for 12, 154, 2 touchdowns, a 60-yarder to Tristan Ulmer and a 3-yarder to Jensen Schultz. He does have 2 interceptions. Schultz 4 catches, 57 yards, so he just keeps extending that state lead in terms of catches today. Now, as he's got 46 catches for the season now and 9 touchdowns. Tristan Ulmer, 3 catches for 85 yards. He's got that big 60-yarder and a blitz by the Demons in that first half, so 3 for 85, and then Buttman has 1 catch for 12 yards. Team statistics in that first half, well, it's kind of opposites, right? The Demons got 27 rushes for 220 yards, haven't completed a pass, so no yards passing. So 30 plays for 220 for the Demons. For Mandan, 11 carries, just 15 yards. They haven't completed 8 passes for 154, so they've got 23 for 169. Demons lost the ball. They fumbled. They had a fumble. Mandan did not fumble in the first half. Just 1 punt for Bismarck High, a 31-yarder. 2 punts for Mandan. One of them was partially blocked for a 30-yard average for Ulmer. 2 penalties for the Demons for 20. Mandan's got 4 for 30. 8 first downs for Bismarck High versus 5 for Mandan. St. Aubin's got a sack for a loss of 1 yard. Anthony Porter, a big one to end the first half with a 4-yard loss there. Then 2 tackle for losses, one by St. Aubin and one by Coulter Harvison. And then Bondley, the sophomore, has got an interception, as does Connor Harbison in the end, or excuse me, Coulter Harbison has the tackle for loss. Connor Harbison has the interception in the end zone for the Demons. Haven't quite got the time of possession. I'll do that when we get back, Scott. But, you know, Demons talked about it up early after some big punt returns by Zerb, a punt return and a kickoff return. He set up 2 of the touchdowns, and then the interception and a block punt set up the other one. So really, Mandan, all 4 of those possessions have shot themselves in the foot, whether it was a bad play on special teams or offensively a mistake. And so right now, Mandan, I mean, Coach Scott Sheldon or Todd Sheldon's got to be going, hey, we're okay.
Yeah,
right?
Absolutely.
We're down 26-14. We got the football. Let's go down and score, and let's continue to make a game of it.
Yeah, no question about that. As the Mandan Braves, as you said, Chuck, will get the ball here to start the second half. I want to thank you for listening to our Magic Towing Intermission Report. Magic Towing, remember the number and call Magic Towing. You need a tow. No job too big or small. It's Magic Towing. Put this number in your phone now, 701-509-4011. It's Magic Towing, serving Western North Dakota. Mention the PSP Network when you need a tow and save yourself $50 as we get ready to start quarter number 3 here from the MD Resources Community Bowl. Shannon will kick it off. Kavion Lanier and Jensen Schultz go back to receive for Mandan. Again, we'll try to get you live looking up at Dan Schmeeker Field as we move on through this second half here as Shannon approaches it, and the boot meets the ball. It's going to be a short kick. Lanier runs up it at his 11-yard line. He's up to the 20, angles near side, 25, and he's going to be blown up at the 27-yard line. Is Kavion Lanier. Getting down there was Caden Sather making the stop there for the Demons. Sather. I think it's Sather, isn't it?
So too.
I believe it is, too.
Good job of the sophomore coming in, making a big special teams play.
So here come the Mandan Braves, 1st and 10 from their own 27-yard line. They trail it 26-14 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Sheldon comes out of the pistol. Schultz and Ulmer go wide left. Trinity Anderson to the short side. Now Schultz motions. They get the handoff. Oh, they got Kirky, 35, 40, 45. He's at midfield. Angles to the sideline, slips a tackle, falls into Demon territory, out of bounds at the 44-yard line. Big play there for the Mandan Braves. First play out of the break.
Well, you loved that as you take the ball and you go to the left side, and you got Nunpa Kirky breaks free, gets to the outside. Demons pull him down, but not until he gets all the way to the Demon 44-yard line. So give him 27 yards on that first play from scrimmage in the second half.
Noompa Kirky with a big play, and just like that, the Braves are in Demon territory. Sheldon, bunch formation left. Now they motion Schultz from left to right. They're looking for Schultz, fires across the middle. Caught and dropped there by Trinity Anderson. Falls incomplete at the 34-yard line. On the coverage out there was Eustis for the Demons. That'll bring up a 2nd and 10 off the incomplete pass.
Well, the Demons are playing that zone defense, and that's a play that he just kind of settles in front of that backside zone, and he was open. The ball was underthrown a little bit to Trinity Anderson.
So 2nd down and 10 now for Mandan. Anderson wide right. Now Schultz motions. They hand off. Kirky going over the left side. Kirky's got some room. Cuts back up inside. And he's going to be down to the 35. We'll call it. Nope, they're going to spot it at the 35-yard line.
Well, they're making some push up front. Give the bigs some love, including the guy that's starting there at that left guard, Marshall Horst. They're going left side. Nathan Volk and Horst, who's in for Tate and Giggy. Didn't see him. See if he's back on the sideline, Scotty. See if we can't track down some numbers for you. But a big hole right there, and Kirky having a good second half.
3rd and 1 now for the Braves from the Demon 35-yard line. Sheldon back to pass. He's going to keep it. They come on a blitz, and they're going to corral him as he went on the keeper over the right side. He's going to be brought down for a loss. Back to the 37. Anthony MacArthur makes a stop, and I'm guessing Todd Sheldon's going to go for it here.
He probably will. Big play right there as Demons got past the first guys. They didn't even need anybody from the blitzing side of things. So Anthony MacArthur, the sophomore, having a good game tonight.
So it'll be a big 4th and 3 now for that Mandan offense. They trail 26-14 on the BNC Bank scoreboard.
Look for Sheldon to do a rollout.
Out of the shotgun. Now Kirky flops to the left side of the right side. Now they motion Doug Sheldon. Hudson back to pass. Hudson on the move. He's flushed out of the pocket. He's trying to make something happen. Sheldon, he's going to fire across the middle. He's got a man. It's going to be picked off. Weston Scott as he threw it up in the air. And Weston Scott comes away with the interception.
I mean, what a great interception by Weston Scott. Hudson Sheldon kind of rolling around, getting to the right side. I think he knew, hey, it's 4th down. I'm not going to get the first down rushing, so I'm just going to throw it up in the air. Now there's a penalty, Scotty.
Oh, whoa.
They call penalty. Was it a roughing the passer? So it's going to negate that one. We didn't see it.
I didn't see that. I didn't see the flag. Okay, so a roughing the passer call. Mark that one down there, Charlie.
What negates an interception? I guess my point was going to be the interception didn't matter because he could have knocked it down and Demons would have got better field position, but as it was, they didn't get in better field position because it's a 15-yard penalty. How big is that one?
So now the Mandan Braves 1st and 10 from the Demon 22-yard line. Schultz goes in motion. They hand off. Kirky over the left side. He's got some room. He's on the move. He's down to the 10. Fights his way. Still moving. He's down to the 5, but hang on. There's Laundry back here at the 24-yard line, and that is in the vicinity of a hold.
They're looking at Giggy on the backside hold. If the flag is right at your legs, and the officials are going to say, yep, that's a hold on Giggy. But, boy, I like what Mandan's doing in terms of running the football right now, Scott, and they are going right at the Demons in terms of power football. That'll negate a huge run down inside the 5-yard line. So the penalty will take him back to 10 yards back from the line of scrimmage. So
reminder, at the end of this one, we'll have our Planning Team Financial Advisors Shots Crossroads post-game report. Planning Team Financial Advisors helping clients work toward financial freedom. Shots Crossroads, your post-game headquarters. Order online at shotscrossroads.com. So after the penalty, that moves it back. It'll be 1st and 20 now for the Braves. They spotted at the 32-yard line. Sheldon has twins right. Now Doug Sheldon goes in motion. Hudson back to pass, looking left. Now he sets up. He's going to fire to the backside. He's got Ulmer out there. Ulmer caught! Out of bounds. Was he out of bounds or was he in?
Well, the one official said touchdown, Scott. The guy on the sidelines didn't make a call, but what a play by Sheldon as he drops back, throws it to his second favorite receiver, 50-50 ball over Eustis.
Oh,
Ulmer comes down and catches it. Do you want to play that again? Can you play it again? I don't know if we can do that.
So Ulmer with a big play there. Looked like he was in the end zone. Oh, no, they did give him the touchdown, Chuck.
That's what I said. He got in the touchdown, 32-yard catch. The official in the middle called the touchdown. The guy on the sideline didn't say he was out, and I think it was a great call. He caught it above his head. Great hands by Tristan Ulmer.
Catalano, snap, hold down, kick up, and the kick is good. 8:59 to go here. Third quarter to play. The Demons 26, the Braves 21. Back after this timeout on the PSP Network. Well, a big pitch and catch one more time. All he does is catch TDs. Tristan Ulmer gets his second of the game. And this one is a 26-21 ball game with 8:59 to go here in quarter number 3.
73 yards on 7 plays or 6 plays.
Little pooch kick picked up by the Demons at the 21. And down to the 25. Looked like it might be a face mask. But Alex Zur on the return, and
well, what a possession. The third touchdown pass for Hudson Sheldon, 24th on the season. Second for Ulmer of the game. Ulmer's got 11. Just can't rest.
No, you cannot.
When you're going against Hudson Sheldon.
26-21. Now the Demons with their first offensive possession of the second half, and they go with a I backfield again. Logan Doctor.ci. First and 10 from the 30. Doctor gets it, goes straight up the middle, and he's out the 35 down to the 36-yard line. Goes Logan Doctor. Tonight's game on the stop, DJ Trevino. Tonight's game brought to you in part by Planet Pizza. There's no pizza like it. Try the Blue Buffalo or plain cheese at Planet Pizza. Your mouth and belly will thank you. Call now, 701-852-1700. Planet Pizza, serving the Magic City for over 25 years. Gain of 6. It'll be second down and 4. I backfield. Doctor comes left, slips a tackle, 45, trying to slip another one, midfield, 45, 40, into Mandan territory, and drugged down there is Logan Doctor. Jensen Schultz hung on and brought him down.
Yeah, he was trying to knock the football out, but couldn't do it. Doctor running hard right there. The bigs for the Demons high-fiving each other. They're saying, hey, this is our time right here. They want an answer to that Mandan touchdown.
So the Demons in Mandan territory. They have it first and 10 from the Mandan 40. I backfield again. Doctor, they call number 20. He goes right, cuts back inside, slips the tackle. He's down to the 35, rolls forward to the 34. Does Logan Doctor, and Gigi makes a stop there for Mandan.
Well, Doctor with that last run of 26, or how many yards? Let's see. Hello. That last run, let's start over.
Uh-oh.
24 yards. Now what?
Now a flag comes in.
He has 109 yards on 11 carries. What?
So unsportsmanlike conduct against the Mandan bench, I think it was.
Coach Sheldon's got his hands up going, hey, somebody got to come and talk to me. Who's it on? He's perplexed, but that's going to be 15 yards down to the 19, so a 15-yard penalty there for the Demons gives them a first down.
That moves them inside the Servpro red zone. 24/7 emergency service, trained technicians. We'll get to the rest after this play. First down and 10 from the 19. Misdirection, Stottinger going to the right side, and ball comes out. Mandan's got it. 25-30. Look out. It's a foot race. He's at the 40, 30, 20, 10, 5. Touchdown, Mandan. Oh, boy, are you kidding me?
Deegan Stottinger on a end-around play, trying to get some extra yardage. The ball popped out. The scoop and score for DJ Trevino. He goes from the 30-yard line, or about that, probably the 25-yard line. He goes 75 yards. All of a sudden, guess what? Mandan's got the lead.
DJ Trevino takes it to the house, and Mandan leads at 27-26 on the BNC Bank scoreboard.
Well, fumbles have got the Demons in huge problems. This time it was Stottinger. He fumbled it, popped it out. The scoop by DJ Trevino, and he showed his speed. Nobody was catching him as the ball was in the 19, so I'm going to guess the scoop scored about the 20-yard line, so it's probably an 80-yard scoop and score.
So the Mandan Braves have come out trailing this 26-14 at half, and they have now taken a 27-26 lead, and now they're going to go for 2.
Wow.
So here comes Sheldon. 2-point conversion. They motion Kirky out of the backfield. Sheldon rolling to his right. Sheldon on the move. Looks to the backside. Nothing there. He's got all kinds of time. Still on the move. Sheldon fires. Caught. 2-point conversion. Good. And that was that Ulmer, or who was that?
It was 43, Doug Sheldon.
Doug Sheldon with the 2-point conversion. And don't look now. The Mandan Braves have taken a 3-point lead at 29-26 back after this timeout on the PSP network. Well, old Uncle Mo has went to the white and black side early on in this third quarter as they lead it 29-26 to the Mandan Braves after the DJ Trevino scoop and score.
Yeah, we're going to give it 80 yards on that one.
Yeah,
I think a few more than that.
Yeah,
but what a play, and then what a play there on the 2-point conversion.
Squiv kick picked up at the 30, 35, 40. Oh, lowering a boom there.
Oh, we got a flag coming from way in the back.
Yeah,
that's a 20-yard flag throw.
Connor Harbison lowering the boom, and it looked like it might. What was that, face mask against Bismarck High? Oh, holding against Bismarck High, okay.
I mean, that literally the official who threw it was 25 yards behind the play. So he saw something, right? He was locked in on somebody that was holding.
So 29-26, Mandan leads it. Here come the Demons on 1st and 10 from their own 27-yard line.
Well, Demons got to settle down right here.
As the Mandan faithful is making some noise now. I backfield again, Swanson. They hand off Doctor coming left. He's got room, 30, trying to get to the edge, 35. They go for the rip and they don't get it.
Mandan's been doing that a lot, Scott.
Yep.
They've been trying for the fumble. Obviously, they've been talked to about that. As that time it was Lanier, and then another flag against the Demons. Coach Gibson's head's down right now on the sidelines. Demons, I mean, there's all kinds of time. There's 7 minutes in the third quarter.
Yep.
You know, there's no panic that needs to happen. The Demons just got to settle down right now because you talked about momentum. It is all in the black and white right now.
Yes, it is, as now they move them back down to the 17-yard line. So it'll be 2nd down and 20 for the Demons. I backfield, Dr.ci. He gonna go right, turns upfield, and falls forward out to about the 23-yard line. Goes Logan Doctor.
And the thing we gotta, if you just joined us, Aiden Tincher, who had an amazing first quarter, he got hurt. He has not been back in the football game. So and Logan Doctor, that doesn't drop off a lot to Doctor, but having guys get a chance to rest is huge.
Yep, no question about it. So gain of 4 will be 2nd down and 16 for the Demons. 6:32 left to go on the BNC Bank scoreboard, third quarter. Swanson rolling out off the play action. He throws it underneath. It's going to be tipped and incomplete. And on the deflection there for Mandan, that was Logan Blair.
You know, I watched Swanson roll out, Scott, and doesn't it feel like sometimes it's kind of not too nonchalant the way he throws the football?
Yep.
And he had a guy open. He dropped that arm to the side, and that's allowed it to get tipped. The guy that was open was beyond the linebackers. That required some loft and touch.
So 3rd down and 16 now for the Demons. They go twins to the left side. Out of the shotgun goes Swanson. Swanson, straight drop. Throws it underneath. They set the screen up. Doctor's got it. 30, and he tried to break free, and what an open field tackle there. Oh boy, was that Trevino again?
It was, and what a play. You talk about a big time tackle, because it wasn't a screen.
That was 21, Chuck.
It wasn't a screen. It was Skalski.
Yes, it was.
It was just basically a, hey, he was the guy that just slipped out of the backfield was Doctor, and he hit it, and he was going to be got some more yards ahead of him, let's just say.
What a play. What a great play there by Brody Skalski of the Mandan Braves, and now the Demons got to punt it away. Harbison in punt formation. Schultz stands back at his 36-yard line. Pretty good kick there. Schultz, he's going to let it go, and it takes a Demons roll. And it's going to go all the way down to the 18-yard line. And that's where Mandan will take over 1st and 10 from the 18-yard line. They lead at 29-26 on the BNC Bank scoreboard.
50-yard kick right there. No return. So the Demon defense has got to figure something out, because the offense for Mandan is clicking on all cylinders. They're running the football. Noonpa Kirky has had a couple big runs on that last drive, and it's set up obviously Sheldon making some crazy passes. That last drive was a touchdown. Well, the actual last offensive drive was that touchdown to Ulmer after that 15-yard personal foul penalty that was going to be a turnover.
So here comes Mandan on 1st and 10 from their own 19. Schultz goes in motion. Sheldon back to pass. Sets. He looks across the middle. He's going to fire down the near side. He's got Ulmer out there. Ulmer, through his hands, incomplete. That was in double coverage. Scott was back there. Also back there for the Demons, that was Ross Fisher. And now Ulmer's on the ground.
I mean, and there's a flag back here too, Scott, on somebody at the 32-yard line. And Ulmer's down as the, I can't tell what he said here, unless it's a cramp or something on Ulmer, but I can't tell what the penalty was.
I think it was against Bismarck High. It was a holding. Well, we'll take a quick timeout here. First International Bank and Trust timeout as they tend to Tristan Ulmer. 5:25 to go, quarter number 3. Mandan 29. Oh, nope, he's going to get up. We'll just keep it right here. He's going to walk off. Took a hard fall on that turf.
I think the play was against the Demons, Scott, because they gave him, the ball was at the 19-yard line. They gave him 10 yards. They gave Mandan 10 yards.
Yeah, they did. Up to the 29-yard line. So Bismarck High shooting themselves in the foot here in this third quarter of play.
Penalties, turnovers.
So Mandan will have it 1st and 10 from their own 29-yard line. 5:25 to go, quarter number 3 in the BNC Bank scoreboard. Sheldon works out of the pistol. Receivers to the left side. Sheldon on the keeper, and he's going to be brought. Ball comes out.
I think it was late. I think it was on the ground when the Demons ripped the football out, but
Kirky there to fall on it.
He pulled it from Kirky. Sheldon's reading that one. It's a quarterback read. Didn't give the ball to Kirky. This time he tried to go backside. The Demons read it, but Sheldon still picked up decent yardage, got out to the 33, so he picked up 4 on that kind of, I won't call it a broken play, but funny looking play at any rate.
2nd down and 6 now for Mandan from their own 33-yard line. Sheldon out of the shotgun.
If you're Dale Colby, you're trying to figure out, is there a joker in the deck that I can pull?
Oh, now they're going to get a delay of game call.
Yeah, that's got to be, Hudson's got to know that one, right? He's got to be, he's the leader out there. He's got to say, hey, we got to go, guys.
BNC National Bank with locations throughout North Dakota, Minnesota, and Arizona. BNC National Bank provides you with banking and wealth management services for your business and family. Visit BNC Bank online today at bnc.bank. So that moves them back. Now it makes it 2nd and 11 for Mandan.
I mean, it's been some really fun plays, cool play, but been a lot of bad stuff going on too.
I would agree.
A little bit of UGLY in this one.
2nd down and 11, Sheldon. Now here we get another flag coming out.
Sake. I think it's 4 corners. Now we got a motion by somebody.
Now we're throwing them all over the field.
Holy cow.
They step off another 5, false start.
Is that what he called? Okay.
Yep, he called false start.
All right. Why wouldn't you?
Ryan Family Dealerships. At Ryan Dealerships, commitment and respect for their customers is as strong today as it was 50 years ago. Experience the difference when you visit one of the 5 locations at Mandan, Williston, or shop online. DriveRyan.com. Ryan Family Dealerships. 2nd and 16 now for Mandan.
You got Alex Zur in now for the Demons, playing some D-back. Scott is way back, 15 yards deep.
Off the line of scrimmage, and Sheldon, he wants Doug to go from the right side to the left side. They got to get it off. They do. Kirky over the left side. He's got some room, but the Demons close quickly there. And that is going to be Stottinger making the stop for the Demons.
Yeah, Stottinger, he's playing some defensive end now because they're trying to get some speed to get around the ends. Call a quick hitter to, was it Kirky?
Yeah, that was Kirky. So 3rd down and 10 now. That was his 2nd time Sheldon. He just got that play off too.
Yeah, they're just taking a lot of time, and I don't know if it's like, hey, we're taking time, let the clock drip down. We got the lead.
So 3rd down and 10 now for the Braves from their own 29-yard line. Schultz motions. Now Sheldon back to pass. Straight drop. Looks right. Flushed out of the pocket. He's on the move. Slips one tackle. 35. Puts his head down. He's at the 40 out to the 41-yard line. And he's got the first down. Move the chains. 1st and 10, Mandan.
Here's where the frustration starts mounting for the Demons. You got them penned up. You got guys in the backfield stuffed. Nobody to throw to. And what do? You got a quarterback, one of the best athletes in the state of North Dakota, and tough too. He knew he had to get past the 41-yard line or past the 40. He stuck his head down and ran over a Demon.
So big first down there gives them, the Braves continue the drive. 1st and 10 from their own 41-yard line. 3:05 to go, quarter number 3. Sheldon out of the pistol. They hand off. Kirky over the left side. He's got room. Kirky straight up the middle. He's out near midfield. And now Mandan's Chuck has found something on the ground.
Yeah, they have. And Bismarck High, the defense they're playing is that 3-man front, and everybody's back kind of playing the pass, and Mandan's saying, hey, okay, that's what you're going to play. We're going to take what you're giving us. You're giving us runs, we'll take them. And Kirky, now his 5th carry, he's got 61 yards now, 51 in the second half on just 4 carries.
Boy, Minot North and Valley City, that one's getting good as well, too. That's 28-21.
Ooh, somebody's having fun.
Yeah, they are. Here we go. 2nd down after the gain of 9. 2nd and 1 now for the Braves. Sheldon. Handoff. Kirky went right. Now cuts back left. Slips a tackle. 45, 40. And he's brought down at the 38-yard line. So Kirky starting to get a workload. And he's got another Mandan first down.
And Bismarck just, they're funneling guys in and out, trying to find the right dude. But give the guys up front for the Braves, Scott.
Yeah.
And Marshall Horst and Tayton Giggy, Dante Burdine, Leighton Giggy, Logan Rooker.
Well,
I mean, they really are doing a heck of a job.
Yeah, Tayton is in there. Wasn't he the one that got hurt?
He was one of, yeah.
Horst is in there for him.
Well, Leighton Giggy, I said.
Yep, okay, yep. So here we go. 1st down and 10 for the Braves from the Demon 38-yard line. Sheldon, handoff. Kirky going left, slips a tackle, and tried to find some room straight up the middle, and he's going to be driven backwards. And may have got a yard. Well, they're going to give him a yard. St. Aubin on the stop there for the Demons. Today's game brought to you in part by Minot State University. With more than 96% of recent Minot State grads employed or continuing their education, MSU grads get jobs, period. Minot State University, be seen, be heard, be you.
Well, here's the game. Century's going to lose. They got 6 minutes left in that game. They're down 30. They lose. Bismarck High has to win to get in.
Yes, they do. 2nd down and 9. Sheldon rolling to his right. He's looking for a man. Sheldon, he's going to throw back across the field. He's got a man out there, and it's going to be picked off at the goal line.
Kane Hustis, he just threw it up, said, hey, I'll trust my guys in 50-50 balls. I'll trust Tristan Ulmer. He rolls out on a design play to the right. He's got all kinds of time, Scott. Nobody pressuring him. He sets up from the 45-yard line, throws a high ball into deep coverage, and what a job by Hustis as he comes down with it in front of Tristan Ulmer.
Yeah, and then Hustis came down with it, and I think now they tend to him on the field. So as they do that, we'll take a First National Bank and Trust timeout on the field. 1:26 to go. Mandan 29, Demons 26. Back after this timeout on the PSP Network.
In a history book, a time gone by. But even in this modern world, there are new frontiers to conquer. Whether you're tending the land to grow a better tomorrow or growing a business for new opportunities, the work you do powers the world. Exploring the frontier means stepping forward, shaping the future for yourself and for those around you. First International Bank and Trust, helping you live first, one step at a time.
Well, there you see Hustis walking up the field. We'll see if Johnny Haugen can get a quick live look in up at Schmeeker Field. There you see right there, St. Mary's and Dickinson.
St. Mary's wins and they're in.
Oh, and they're driving again, are the Saints up at Schmeeker Field. So
11 minutes left in that game.
Yep, as we'll keep you up to date on that one as we come back here as the Demons have it now deep in their own territory. 1st and 10. They've got to go 99 yards. Oh, and what's it going to be? Who moved? Is it a false start or is it encroachment?
I don't know.
And where are you going to move it to?
Well, it's not the one. You can go a half-yard line back. The officials are talking as if there was going to be just a quarterback sneak on the play. They're getting together and saying.
So it's going to be encroachment against
number 58 for Mandan. Was it 58 or 59?
Bauman?
He was looking like me. Wait a minute. I'm 59, and it can't be me.
Yep. So
they're going
they
to call it on him. So that's a big play. Gets out their back, gets it out to the 5.5-yard line now.
Yep. So it'll be 1st and 5 now for the Demons. Doctor going right, and he's going to get it out to the. He's going to have the first down. It appears from the initial spot out to the 11.
This is where the Hogs got to do something for the Demons. This is where the Jack Schaefers of the world, the Harold Steads, these guys, the seniors, the Sam Larsons, they got to say, okay, jump on our back.
Follow me.
This is going to be a drive that we have to respond. And I'm sure Coach Gibson's put not the fear of God, but put the, hey, you guys, you got to step up right here.
So here we go, 2nd down. They're going to say it's 2nd and 1. He didn't get it. Quarterback sneak Swanson. Now he's going to get it as Swanson gets it out to the 19 or the 14-yard line. And it'll be a Demon first down. Tonight's game brought to you in part by Northern Plains Heating and Air. They have over 25 years of experience as your heating and air experts, as a factory authorized dealer for AeroSeal. There's no other choice to seal your heating and air game other than Northern Plains Heating and Air. Find them online at northern-plains.com. This could be the last play of the 3rd quarter here. It'll be 1st down and 10 from the 14. Doctor coming left, cuts it up inside, and he's going to be brought down. And looks like it was Logan Blair. I think
Sheldon was there. Skalski was on the outside. Blair, the middle linebacker, was there. The senior. Yeah.
And yep, that is going to be the final play of quarter number 3. Well, 12 minutes to go in this one. On the BNC Bank scoreboard, it's Mandan 29, Bismarck 26. Back for the final 12 from the MD Resource Community Bowl after this timeout on the PSP Network.
I love working with people. We've been here for over 25 years.
We've grown just like our communities we're in.
But we still have that personal connection with our customers.
And that's why we can find the best solutions for them.
It feels great seeing projects around the community and knowing we're a small part of making that happen.
We're helping people buy their first homes.
Plan for the future.
From startups to big business.
We're part of the community.
And we're proud of it.
Yours truly, BNC.
Well, BNC National Bank, your life is busy. We'll make manage your money easy with locations in North Dakota and Arizona. Visit BNC Bank online today. And tonight's game brought to you in part by the UPS store located on South Broadway in Mandan. They're open Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 7, and Saturday, 8:30 to 3. The UPS store located in Marketplace Foods Plaza for all your packing and shipping needs. Well, 12 minutes to go in this one. We'll determine a whole bunch. 2nd down and 9 for the Demons. I backfield. Doctor going right, cuts it inside, and Doctor's out to the 20. Good carry, good gain there on 1st down. No more 2nd down. I stand correct. It'll be 3rd down. Jacob Bauman makes a stop there for Mandan. So big play here for both the offense and defense of both teams. It'll be 3rd down, and we'll call it 4 to go.
Bauman came from behind on Doctor. These guys are coming down the line and coming behind. I've been coached very well to say you do not give up because they're not getting blocked on the backside. They're pulling, a tackle and a guard, and they're leaving the guys open, or with unblocked, I should say.
3rd down and 4 now for the Demons. Swanson goes under center. Doctor comes right. They go behind. Shape cuts back inside. You got the first down and more. 20, 25, out to the stand correct, 30, 35. Shoestring tackle there. Or Doctor had some daylight in front of him as gets the first down, and the chains move and the drive continues.
Hey, there was a lot of congestion at the line of scrimmage on that one, Scott. Somehow Logan Doctor squirted through the line of scrimmage, was able to pick up 14 yards for the Demons. 17 carries now for him, 145 yards on the night.
So 1st and 10 now from the Demons from their own 35. Doctor gets it again, going left. Doctor turns upfield, and he's going to get 4 on the carry.
You know, sometimes I wonder, too, is that I'm watching the backside guys are going down for the cuts in the backside. Part of me, and you got these big guys like this, some type of zone blocking scheme where you're just taking the bigs and going, we're going to move forward together as a group. You decide where you're going to run.
So they did give him a gain of 4 to be 2nd down and 6 for the Demons. 10:15 to go in the ball game. They trail it by 3 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Doctor coming right, cuts back inside, and Doctor dives forward close to the 45. He's going to be brought down at the 44. He's got to get to the 45 for a 1st down. That time they went behind Hildstead and Schaefer.
The Demons are letting the clock roll. I got a feeling this is a 4-down territory drive right here for the Demons.
Well,
this could be Swanson again. Look for him to go behind his bigs, pick a side.
So 3rd down and 1 for the Demons. Swanson, quarterback sneak over the left side, and he's got it as he's out to the 46-yard line.
Yeah, running behind Larson and Haroldstead on that right side. I saw Heupel come through, blocked in the secondary.
Might will have our Sport Clips MVP of the game after this one. Sport Clips will keep you looking your best. Check in online with the hairstyles today. SportClips.com, 2 locations in Bismarck, 1 in Minot. We'll also have our Servpro move of the game. 1st and 10 now for the Demons from their own 46-yard line. They give it to Gabriel, and Gabriel,
jeez, he was absolutely drilled by Austin Bay. You always know when he makes a tackle, Scotty.
Yeah. And it looked like, too, Chuck.
It was a big stick.
May just dodged the bullet on a face mask the way Gabriel rolled back, but he got 2. It'll be 2nd down and 8.
Keeping them honest, and Bismarck High, keep in mind they started this one at their own 1-yard line.
So it'll be 2nd down and 8 now. Ball spotted on the Demon 48-yard line. Again, eye backfield, slot to the right. Swanson under center. Here's Doctor going left, cuts it back inside. He's across midfield into Mandan territory down to the 48-yard line.
You know what Mandan's going to start doing, because really the threat of Swanson throwing the football has not been very good today.
Nope, it has not.
Like, as a matter of fact, he has a completion for 10 yards. And so you're going to start putting 7, 8 guys in the box and saying, hey, you try to throw it against us.
So 3rd down and 4 now for the Demons. Now they go to the power I. We saw this a lot late in the game against Legacy. Doctor dots the power I. They go right. Doctor trying to bounce the outside. He does. He turns upfield. Stiff arm. He's at the 40, and he's run down at the 38-yard line as Doctor, and he's slow to get up as well. And nope, now he does. It'll be a 1st down.
Boy, Trevino's limping too on that sideline, Scott, as he got his wheel stepped on and he's going down. He's probably been the defensive MVP right now as he is out. Like the play, like that power eye, hand off to Doctor, and he picks his way, and I love the speed, bounces it to the outside, knows where he's got to get to move the chains, picks up 11 or 10 yards and a 1st down.
So 1st and 10 for the Demons from the Mandan 38-yard line. Again, power eye formation. Doctor, he's the eye in the power. Doctor, he gets it again. Cuts inside, he tiptoes his way, and he picks up across the 35 down to the 33-yard line goes Doctor.
Jensen came up, he helped make the tackle, and Demons just methodical moving this one down. Going to be under 7 minutes when this one snapped. 5 yards at a cry. It's 23 carries, 22 carries, 173 now for Logan Doctor. He looks fresh, though, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. 2nd down and 5 now for the Demons. Again, power I formation. Mandan shows blitz. Now Doctor going left, trying to get to the edge. Turns inside, puts his head down, and fights his way down to the 30. So Logan Doctor, boy, he's getting a lot of carries here late in this ball game. And you know what?
Keep going to him. And this is a big 3rd down play right here. A good play coming up, making that tackle for just a 2-yard gain.
We'll have our Servpro move of the game, 24/7 emergency service, trained technicians, advanced technology, fire, water, cleanup, and restoration at Servpro.
I wouldn't be so sure you couldn't just do a quarterback sneak.
3rd down and 3 now for Bismarck High. Power I, Mandan shows blitz, they pull up. Doctor trying to go outside, turns it upfield, and I think he's got the 1st down.
He did. Nice kick out block by Gabriel, and you love it as a blocker when your running back can read the play. He kicks the guy out, he cuts back to the inside, knows where to get to line to gain to move the chains.
That's the one thing, Chuck, I've noticed about Doctor is he's very patient when he runs the football, and he lets things develop, and he's not in too big of a hurry.
And then when he sees the hole, then he hits it.
Yep. So 1st down there, the Demons on a drive. They started this on their own 1. 1st and 10 now from the Mandan 27. They toss it. Doctor, that was a high toss. He caught it, and he goes left, and he's going to be brought down at the 25.
For Mandan, Ian Buttman's coming in, making some plays. He came flying up there on that one. Boy, they are fortunate. You're right. They've been handing it off mostly. That was a simple toss play that was up by his face mask, and good job of catching that one.
Well, they say he's going to be down at the 26.
Just a 1-yard gain on the play. Boy, this has been it's 15 plays so far for the Demons, all runs.
And we've got a First International Bank and Trust timeout on the field. 5:14 to go in this one. Mandan 29, Demons 26, back after this timeout on the PSP Network.
Ryan Family Dealerships has the best selection we've had in years. You'll find fantastic offers from Nissan, Honda, Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, Cadillac, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram.
Hold on. Ryan sells Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram?
Yes, we do, and we'd love to sell one to you. Visit one of our 5 convenient locations in Minot and Williston. Get your next vehicle from a name you know and trust. Ryan Family Dealerships.
Tonight's game brought to you in part by Tyler Hagan Photography and Mason Kramer Photography. A big thank you to our official photographers, Tyler Hagan and Mason Kramer. Find them on all PSP social media platforms.
Well, Minot's got both their teams #1 in the West region is the
Magic City. Minot North.
Yeah, Minot North is going to be #1 seed.
And the Saints, big win. Appear they're going to get a big win at home. Here we go. 2nd and 9 now for the Demons. Again, power I formation. They toss. Doctor coming right, cuts it inside, puts his head down. Oh, and he's met right there. Big time stick by the Mandan Braves there. I didn't see who got that one.
Was Kirky. Let's see if there's a number, because it was absolutely smushed right in the hole.
Well, that was
26 actually. Leighton Wrestler
with a big stick there. So now, obvious 4-down territory for the Demons, but time winds to 4:45. Bismarck High just used one, so they've got 2 timeouts. Mandan with 3. Here comes the Demons on 3rd down and 7. Swanson under center. Doctor going left. Oh, what a tackle there. Brody Skalski with a big play there, and Doctor is wrapped up. And that's going to be a gain of maybe a yard, if any. And now, folks, this could potentially be the football game here for the Demons.
And what a play. It's one-on-one on the right there on the edge, and what a play by Skalski, just back from that knee injury. Huge tackle.
So here we go as the Mandan faithful are on their feet. A 4th down and 5 for the Demons.
Could be the season for the Demons right here.
Yes, it could be. Now they go trips to the right side. Swanson rolling right. They throw backside Doctor. Doctor in space, slips a tackle. Doctor 20. He's at the 10, the 5. Doctor, touchdown, Bismarck High. Oh, they throw a backside screen, and Logan Doctor takes it in, and the Demons regain the lead.
And it looked like Mandan had it snuffed out. They had 2 guys out there to make the tackle, and Logan Doctor gives him the whoop and goes inside. Both guys run by him, Scotty, and he goes in for the touchdown. 23 yards on a 4th and 5. Give Logan Doctor. That was the Logan Doctor drive.
Yes, it certainly was. And, man, now the Demons have taken the lead at 32-29.
Wow.
Big extra point here by Fisher. Snap. Hold. Kick is up. And the kick is good. 3:40 to go in this one. On the BNC Bank scoreboard, it's Bismarck 33, Mandan 29, 3:40 to go. Back with that after this timeout on the PSP Network.
I love working with people. We've been here for over 25 years.
We've grown just like our communities we're in.
But we still have that personal connection with our customers.
And that's why we can find the best solutions for them.
It feels great seeing projects around the community and knowing we're a small part of making that happen.
We're helping people buy their first homes.
Plan for the future.
From startups to big business.
We're part of the community.
And we're proud of it.
Yours truly, BNC.
Servpro brings hope. With expertise in Minot and Bismarck, we don't just restore homes, we rebuild lives.
Seconds.
Well, here we go. Shanner gets ready to kick it off, and Mandan expand. He boots it away, and is that one? Ooh, and he went and touched. He got a jump on it, and Mandan, well, they're going to have it. 1st and 10 from their own 14-yard line.
Well, that drive, Scott, let's talk about that one. 99 yards, 18 plays, 9 minutes and 46 seconds. Logan Doctor got all but, one run by Swanson and one run by Gabriel.
Well, and here comes number 10.
Well, who else would you want to be
there's
running your drive in the state of North Dakota?
Yep, there's nobody else. I'm
Hudson.
taking 10 all day long.
Yep.
So here we go. 1st and 10 for the Mandan Braves from their own 14-yard line. Everybody glued into this one. Sheldon. He's looking left. Now he's out of the pocket, and he just throws that one away, wisely so, because he was in trouble back in his own end zone. So that'll bring up a 2nd down and 10.
Again, you look at 3 Mandan guys in the pass pattern. Actually, it looks like it's 4. And you got 8 or 7 demons. And so good job by Sheldon, just kind of throwing it where there's nobody.
So 2nd down and 10 now. Clock stops with 3:32 to go. Sheldon, handoff. Across the 20, and fighting his way out to the 25 goes Kirky.
Kirky has had such a great second half, Scott. That line, you cannot say enough great things about the Mandan offensive line right now. How well they've played with both Renner down and Giggy down.
Sheldon out of the pistol, 33-29. They hand off. Kirky coming left. Kirky trying to find some room, and he's going to be ripped down by Stottinger there. So they're going to give him a gain. Well, pretty good gain, though. It'll be a gain of 5. It'll be 2nd down and 5. Mandan's got all 3 timeouts left.
All kinds of time. Nice job kind of mixing the plays. Started out with a pass play and went right back to that hard-nosed running by Kirky.
So 2nd down and 5 for the Braves. Sheldon out of the pistol. He's got twins right, slot to the right as well. Trinity Anderson, single receiver to the left side. Sheldon.
He's looking right.
Yeah, he is looking right. Sheldon back to pass. Looks right, sets, fires, throws it out in the flat over the top, and Schultz couldn't catch it on the coverage there. That was Coulter Harvison on the coverage. Goes incomplete. It'll be 3rd and 5 for the Braves.
He kind of faked a little shoulder look, and then tried to loft it over the top of Harvison to Schultz. You could see he was going that way all the way, though. Just really checking out that defense.
Look where Mark Gibson's standing. He's all the way
Where is he?
down. He's all the way down here at his own 35
Is he even watching?
At the Mandan 35-yard line.
He doesn't call defense. There's nothing he can do right here.
3rd and 5 now for the Braves. Sheldon looks at the play clock. Now Doug goes in motion. Back to pass. They fire a quick pass. Caught at the 35 at the sticks. And that's going to be completed to Jensen Schultz.
I think that's
nope,
Lanier.
That's not. That's Kavion Lanier.
Yeah, they did a lot of that last week with Lanier. Demons were off 5 yards, and what a good play going backside for a first down.
Quickly to the line of scrimmage comes the Braves. Sheldon. He fakes the handoff. He's going to throw it out. He's got a man out there. Caught to Schultz. Makes a move at the 45. Schultz down to the 40-yard line. And Mandan is in Demon territory.
You want to talk about the confidence that he's showing right there? There is no shake in his hand right now. He just going back there going, we got time. Let's take a look at it. Let me read it. Schultz goes down the right side. He hits him.
Clock stops. Now it winds. Here's Sheldon, the handoff. Kirky over the left side. They got room. He's at the 35, the 30. And Kirky, a big play there. And Mandan is driving themselves down the field.
That last pass play was 22 yards to Schultz.
Clock stops with a minute 58 to go. Here comes Sheldon. They hand off. Kirky. Oh, no. What do we got here?
A timeout, I think, for somebody, right?
Yeah, we're going to have a first international Bank and Trust timeout on the field. A minute 54 to go in this one. Bismarck High 33, Braves 29, and they're on the move back after this timeout on the PSP network.
Time to anyone. It's not really something you can schedule on your calendar. But when it happens to you and it's not your fault, there's one law firm to remember. That firm is Schweigert, Clairmont, and McBride. We live here and take pride in helping our community. We know this area inside and out. We put in the work and fight for what's right so justice can prevail for you. That is what we're all about. We're on your side. We're Schweigert, Clairmont, and McBride.
Well, reminder, we'll have our planning team financial advisor, Shots Crossroads post-game report coming up after this one. Mandan with 3 timeouts left. Bismarck High with 1. They've got it 1st and 10 from the Demon 28-yard line. Sheldon works out of the pistol. Now he's got ball spotted on the short side of the field. They hand off. Kirky. He goes straight up the middle. He's the 20, and he's down to the 16-yard line.
Blowing holes up, Scott. The bigs for Mandan doing such an amazing job right now. Kirky over 100 yards rushing now. Time is in the hands of Mandan.
Minute 40 left to go.
Another 10-yard pickup.
Sheldon on 1st down and 10 as they have entered the Servpro red zone. Sheldon out of the pistol. Now they motion Jensen Schultz. Kirky over the left side. Kirky cuts inside and he's brought down at the 14-yard line. Nope, they're going to say the 15-yard line. Quickly to the line of scrimmage. Here come the Braves. Minute 11 to go. Sheldon. Back to pass. Looks right. He's going to run it. Sheldon on the move. Sheldon to the 5. Sheldon down to the 4-yard line. And it's 1st and goal for the Mandan Braves. Oh, there you see it on our Ryan Family Dealership replay.
Steps backwards, puts his foot in the ground and goes, I'm going. Goes up. They try to come up and pick him up. And Sheldon, he's so tough. Runs through 1 tackle, gets pushed down at the 3-yard line. 11-yard pickup.
And it is going to be 1st and goal to go for the Mandan Braves.
Well, the Mandan Braves have the whole Century crowd, wherever they are, cheering for them. Century, Mandan wins, the Patriots are in.
I'm guessing the PSP network might be full for this one. We hope it is. Here we go. 1st and goal to go for the 3. Sheldon, hands off. Nope, and Kirky's going to be stopped, and we got a flag coming in. Hold on.
Late flag. I don't know if that's a hold or what, but boy, what a big play for the Demons. It's going to stop. If it's a hold, boy, that would be huge for Bismarck High. Officials are talking about this one, and what a big stick that way by DJ Gabriel as he blitzed. He read it perfectly.
Chop block.
Oh, that's.
They went.
No, that's.
Or block, whatever, block below the knees.
No, it's chop block as you're coming down from the side as somebody's engaged with a block and you're coming down on the legs on a double team. So that's a 15-yard penalty, Scott. That's going to come all the way out to the 18-yard line. All of a sudden it's like, oh, wait a minute.
So here we go now, 1st down and a whole bunch.
to be man-to-man on the outside.
First and goal to go.
With Lanier.
From the 18-yard line. Sheldon back to pass. Sheldon rolling left. Sheldon looking. Throws it underneath, and it's through the hands of Doug Sheldon. Incomplete at the 15-yard line. It'll bring up a second down and goal to go from the 18.
Well, that was a hard one, as Sheldon was about 5 yards from him, and Cousin Hudson threw a little bit of a fastball to him through his hands, but the Demons had it covered well.
Keep in
on
mind,
the backside.
folks, Mandan's in the playoffs. The Demons, they're fighting for their lives. If they hold on, they advance. If they don't, they are knocked out.
Demons win, the Patriots are out.
Second down and goal to go from the 18. 3 timeouts left. Sheldon, he sends Schultz wide left, Twins wide right. Sheldon out of the pistol. Sheldon fakes the handoff, back to pass. He's looking in the corner. He's got a man over there, and it's going to be too far and incomplete. And that's going to stop the clock with 12 seconds to go.
Well, either way they look at it right now, Scotty, even if Bismarck would hold on, they have to win by greater than 10 in order for them to get anything other than a 4 seed. So Bismarck High, let's see, wins, Century loses, so they're a number 2 seed, so I guess it doesn't matter. Never mind, because it's right now Century falls to 2 and 3, so the winner of this one is the 2 seed, the loser's the 3 seed.
So here we go. It'll be third down and goal to go from the 18.
And Legacy is in if Bismarck High wins.
4 on the play clock. Sheldon back to pass. Sheldon sets. He fires in the end zone. It's going to be picked off.
No, they're going to say incomplete
they're
pass.
Gonna say incomplete pass.
As let's see in the replay, as it was a backside throw on that right side. I think it was Ulmer as he did a little wheel route on the on Trinity Anderson. The ball was in the air. Kane Hughes, nope, he did not come up with it.
So here we go. This is the ball game right here. 4th and goal to go from the 18. Sheldon might have
Legacy's
to use it.
watching. Century's watching.
He might have
obviously
to call
Bismarck
a timeout
High.
here. Play clock down to 7. Yep, and there is a First International Bank and Trust timeout on the field. We'll take them as well. Don't go away. 6 seconds to go. Demons 33, Mandan 29. Back after this timeout on the PSP Network.
Jack Insurance Company has been serving our state's residents in good times and challenging times. We come together for the greater good, from simple acts of kindness to company-wide efforts that make a difference in our community. It's who we are, rooted in North Dakota and ready to serve when it matters most. Nodak Insurance Company, agents with answers.
Darren Johnson, Cody Olson, and Scott Wilkins, your agents with answers in Mandan.
33-29. The Demons tried to hang on. It is a 4th down and goal to go from the 18-yard line.
Mandan lose, they go to Davies.
Here comes Sheldon. Demons rushing 3. Sheldon.
Timeout.
And now we're going to have another First International Bank and Trust timeout on the field as Mark Gibson came over and said, hey, we want a timeout, and we're going to keep it right here. As
Mandan, did they change the play now? The Demons saw how they lined up. They came out in the field like, okay, hey, we got to how they lined up. They had, I think Schultz was lined up on the right side on that play. Demons had 4 guys deep. Obviously, they just got to, this is going to be the last play, most likely. It's going to take at least 6 seconds. So they catch it short of the end zone. Mandan loses.
Yep.
So Hudson Sheldon has to know that too. He has to know the ball most likely has to be thrown into the end zone. Now don't be, or he runs it into the, well, okay, sure, it could be a quick sideline throw. There's no doubt that could happen,
Well, here we go. It is.
So we have Lanier on this side.
4th and goal to go from the 18-yard line.
Anderson and Lanier on this side. The slot is Ulmer.
Sheldon steps into the snap. Snap, rolling to his left. Sheldon sets, he looks backside, he's under pressure. He's out, he's loose. Look out, he fires in the end zone. Back corner, incomplete as the ball comes out of Ulmer's hand and the Bismarck Demons survive. Oh boy. As there you see it on a Ryan Family Dealership replay as Sheldon was loose, fires in the back. Ulmer had it and he dropped it in the back of the end zone, and the Bismarck Demons hang on here tonight as they win this one 33-29, and that'll take us into our planning team financial advisor Shots Crossroads post-game report. Back with that after this timeout on the PSP network.
Is proudly brought to you by Make sure to like and follow the PSP Network on all social media platforms and hit that subscribe button on YouTube. PSP Network. It's game day.
Whether you're looking for a full-service financial plan or planning for farm or business succession, Planning Team Financial Advisors is here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. With locations in Bismarck, Garrison, and Center, our full-service team of professionals are dedicated to helping you work towards achieving your financial goals. Visit us online, planningteam.com.
Securities offered through LPL Financial, member of FinRun Civic. Investment advisory services offered through New Edge Advisors LLC, a registered investment advisor. New Edge Advisors LLC and Planning Team Financial Advisors are separate entities from LPL Financial.
At Shots Crossroads, we make 8 gallons of homemade ranch dressing every day, so you can smother your dinner salad with it, dip those crispy golden French fries in it, and dunk your breaded chicken strips. You can even cover your... Wait, no. You can't put ranch on steak, or can you? Shots Crossroads. Don't forget the ranch.
Now, welcome back to the MD Resources Community Bowl as this one has gone final, and what a game this was. 33-29, Bismarck High hangs on as Mandan had it first and goal from about the 3-yard line, and then a bad penalty moved them all the way back to the 18-yard line, and a pass in the end zone at the end of the game sealed as dropped by Ulmer in the back of the end zone, and the Demons hang on, and the Demons advance to the playoffs, and they will be the number 2 seed unofficially out of the West. Mandan the number 3 seed, Legacy the 4 seed, and Minot the 1 seed. But what a game. And right now Chuck has got a very, very happy, I do believe, and probably worn out as he's trying to find, he had Mark Gibson, and they're trying to get a player or two.
Jack, Schaefer, Logan.
There you heard. As right now, Chuck Clairmont has got the head coach of the Bismarck Demons. Let's go down the field. Chuck, take it away.
Thanks, Scott. Hey, you've been involved in a lot of wins and a lot of things that meant that had to be one of the most inspirational, amazing games that you've been a part of.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, hats off to Mandan, because we came out, jumped on them, and we knew what's on the other side, made some mistakes, and our kids just kept plugging. They kept fighting. I can't say enough about our kids' determination. Mandan could have easily said, well, hell, we're in. Doesn't really matter, but it goes out to their coaches, and the number 10, oof, glad I don't see him for a while and I have nightmares about him for a few months. I'm glad he's graduating.
He's a heck of a player, and Mandan played so hard tonight.
Yes.
We got to talk about that drive, Coach. 99 yards, 18 plays, 9 minutes and 46 seconds. Logan Doctor, ran on every but 1-2 plays. Did you just keep calling 20, Coach?
I kept calling 20. It was kind of we've seen those before. I think that was one thing we knew. Hopefully we could kind of wear on them a little bit. But they physically matched up with us the entire game. They really did, and it was a physical battle. But it's playoff football. Those two teams are going to be in the playoffs. This is what it's going to be like. And unfortunately for us, we lost Tinch. That was a big blow for us, because he's a kid that gets behind those guys, and so we're going to piece it together. She's one win, but she's a heck of a win to get us in, and that's all you can ask for at this time.
In your defense, they definitely bent that last drive. I was watching you about 70 yards from the play with your, hard to watch it because there's nothing you can do as an offensive coach. You're just hoping Coach Colby's calling the right plays. And, the defense stepped up when they had to.
Our defense overall in the whole game played really well because we gave them two. We had the fumble that they scored on, and then we had another fumble where we fumbled and they took it in. So really, if you look at the score, offensively, we gave them two, which you can't do against a kid like that. And so those were kind of disheartening for us, and we made a lot of mistakes, a lot of penalties. But, I think the one thing defensively is we match up pretty well on the perimeter with some of our athletes. Scott, had to come in, and he's not 100%. But you just can't say enough. Kane Eustis, all those guys played really, really great for us. And, that's what it takes this time of year. You got to piece things together. You need some guys that are going to step up, and certainly we did that tonight.
It's not only you're in the playoffs, but now you get to host a game next week.
Yeah, I don't have to ride one of those. You and I and Woody are going to ride one of those BPS buses one of these times, because you and I don't fit in it. And so I got these 300-pound guys. They can't even they sit like this. But yeah, we don't have to get on the bus. And that was the one thing that our guys, we knew it was at stake. We didn't pay attention to the scores. We want to take care of what we want to take care of, and that was the main thing. And whoever it is, whether it's Davies or whether it's Shanley, I don't know their score, but certainly they got to come out here. And
Shanley, Davies won big.
Okay, so we're rematch with them, and they're going to throw it all over the place. So that's one thing. But I think the one thing that we got to do is try to get healthy, get some guys in, because certainly Mattern's going to throw it all over the place too. But I'm hoping for 50-mile-an-hour winds, and we come out here, there's not a wind at all, so that tells you where my life's going.
Well, what a game, Coach. Good luck, and we'll be here next week. All right, great job. Jack Schaefer. We'll talk to Jack first, one of the offensive linemen. And Jack, we got to start with 99-yard drive. What are you guys talking to each other? You get the interception, your defense comes up big on that play. You got the ball at the 1-yard line. You order to score. It was ground and pound. Talk to me about that drive.
It was go time. Although I knew it was going to happen, the fullback knew, everyone, the QB wanted to run the ball. We all just got on the same level. We wanted to keep it clean, just keep running the ball. I'm really happy that all my linemen had trust in each one of each other and really click as a unit every single time we get on that field. It feels like.
And for you guys to step up when you did with Tincher going down, clearly he's one of the heart and souls of your team. But talk to me about Logan Doctor and what he came back. He ran the ball on that drive 16 times between catching and, for you as a lineman, you got to love backs like that.
Yeah, so each one of those backs we have so much confidence in. Anyone who gets behind our line of scrimmage, we love blocking from. But those two in specific, those two we've been blocking for a really long time. And no matter who's back there, whether it's Logan or Aiden, we love blocking from. As soon as Logan ripped off a couple of those 5-yard gains, we knew that as long as we did our job, he'd do his job, and we were in good shape.
And what are you doing on the sidelines as an offensive lineman, knowing from a defensive perspective, there's nothing you can do on that last drive? What are you doing for when Mandan's going down to potentially score?
Well, I understand that Mandan's a really high, powerful offense, and they're really good at those breakout plays. Our defense is pretty good when it comes to defending that. I had confidence in our defense, but I had to pray a little bit on that sideline. I'm not saying I didn't think that we were going to win that game, but I mean, it's like two good teams going against each other. Anything can happen. I'm just happy that we came out on top.
Well, it's a big win. Congratulations. Good luck next week.
Thank you.
All right, great job. Logan Doctor carried it for over 150 yards offensively from a caught it. I mean, how emotional are you right now? I mean, you got to be so tired. That last drive alone, you touched it 16 times. I mean, compose yourself and tell me how you're feeling right now.
It's crazy, man. I don't know. I don't have any words. I mean, just the adversity that this team comes through and the line that pushes me through that end zone, I have no words for them. I don't have any words.
When you started that drive at your own 1 yard line, what was going through your mind?
Oh, I had no doubt about it that we would get down there. The team that we have, we get through all the adversity. I had no doubt about it that we would get down to the end zone.
When they kept giving you the football, did you look at the coach finally and say, hey, I need a timeout? Because they finally called a timeout after about 10 plays.
No, man, we get enough conditioning in that practice. I'm ready for this.
And then lastly, I got to say, you got to talk me through that screenplay. I mean, they had you dead to rights over there as you catch the football. You got Bay, you got Skulski, you got two guys right on you. What do you see? And then get that touchdown.
Yeah, I mean, I just know everybody overcommits once they get to the inside. So, I mean, I just cut to the inside, and, I mean, it was there. It's open.
And for you guys, let's turn our attention to next week. You get a they're going to pass the ball similar to Mandan did. What's going to prepare you? Because you're probably going to have a big week. I don't know what's going to happen to him next week, but it's probably going to fall on your shoulders, number 20 next week. A lot of eating, a lot of feeding.
Yeah, just staying ready, man. I mean, I know this defense can get through anything. Even with me not out there, I know that we have backups and we got the depth to do it.
All right, congratulations. Good luck this week, bud. All right, stick around. Don't leave yet. Hey, Scotty, I look big compared to Logan Doctor. Next to Schaefer, I looked a little tiny. Gotta like that. Gibby even said I was skinny. How about that? Wow. Back up to you.
Wow, I'll tell you what, that's quite a compliment if Gibby's telling you that. I mean, it must be a weight loss program you're on that I'm not aware of. So there you have it. Very happy Jack Schaefer, Logan Doctor, and Mark Gibson as they win this one by a score of 33-29. Our planning team financial advisor, Shots Crossroads postgame report rolls on with more after this timeout on the PSP network.
Is proudly brought to you by Make sure to like and follow the PSP Network on all social media platforms and hit that subscribe button on YouTube. PSP Network. It's game day.
Whether you're looking for a full-service financial plan or planning for farm or business succession, Planning Team Financial Advisors is here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. With locations in Bismarck, Garrison, and Center, our full-service team of professionals are dedicated to helping you work towards achieving your financial goals. Visit us online, planningteam.com.
Securities offered through LPL Financial, member of Finland Civic. Investment advisory services offered through New Edge Advisors, LLC, a registered investment advisor. New Edge Advisors, LLC, and Planning Team Financial Advisors are separate entities from LPL Financial.
At Shots Crossroads, we make 8 gallons of homemade ranch dressing every day, so you can smother your dinner salad with it, dip those crispy golden French fries in it, and dunk your breaded chicken strips. You can even cover your... Wait, no. You can't put ranch on steak, or can you? Shots Crossroads. Don't forget the ranch.
Welcome back to our Planning Team Financial Advisors Shots Crossroads post-game report. This one has gone final, and what a football game it was to end the regular season here tonight, as Mandan with an opportunity to knock Bismarck High out of the playoffs, and an incomplete pass at the end of the ball game, and Bismarck High survives, and they win at 33-29. I was a little nervous when Gibby said he and I are going to ride on a bus somewhere. That makes me nervous.
Notice he said, to me, you and I won't fit on that bus. Apparently you're fitting. Right after he said I was skinny, then he called me chubby without saying it.
Hey, I was like, man, I got to pat myself on the back on that one. I don't know. He must have been saying, I'll ask him about that one. But no, man, I'll tell you what a way to end the regular season, as Bismarck High in a wild one. And boy, and Mark gave a lot of credit to the Mandan Braves and the coaching staff, as he well should, because Mandan didn't look like Mandan in that opening half. They came out in the second half and punched Bismarck High right in the face, and Bismarck High was able to advance there. So,
well,
Chuck, you got the final game numbers?
I do, yeah. We can kind of tally it up. So 4, let's go Mandan first. Mandan Braves. Noon Pakirki, what a great second half. 12 carries, got 117 yards tonight for him. He just was played so well in that second half, and so did the offensive line. Hudson Sheldon, 10 carries for 30. Doug Sheldon, 2 for 4, and then Lee Aldrin had 1 for -2. Sheldon throwing was 11 for 22, 3 more touchdowns, but did have 3 interceptions. Tonight, finished with 215 yards. Jensen Schultz had 5 for 79. Tristan Ulmer had 4 for 117. He had 2 touchdowns. Kavion Lanier had a 7-yard catch, and Buttman had 1 catch for 12 yards. For the Demons, 27 carries for Logan Doctor, 183 yards, and a 37-yard touchdown run in the first half. Aiden Tincher, let's hope he's okay. He had 9 carries for 93 before he went down, and he had 2 touchdowns in that first half. DJ Gabriel had 5 for 19. Grady Swanson, 5 for 20. Some big runs for him as a quarterback. Deegan Staudinger had 3 for 17. He did put the ball on the ground in that second half. Grady Swanson just 2 for 6, but they ended up with 33 yards. Both those passes went to who else? Logan Doctor. He had 2 catches for 33 yards. So Doctor, 29 plays for him alone, 216 yards and 2 touchdowns. What a game for him tonight. Team statistics, we'll just hit some of the main ones. Rushing yards, Demons do what they do. 49 carries, 333 yards, 33 yards in passing in the air, 55 total plays, 366 yards for the Demons. Mandan, well, they finished with 364 yards on 47 total plays. They had 215 passing, and they had 149, 25 carries for 149. So, you know, he made a true statement, and that we talked about the physicalness of Mandan, and boy, if there's one thing that Coach Sheldon should be proud of is they played physical tonight, and Bismarck High, Coach Gibson said, hey, I'll give those guys a lot of credit.
You bet.
They matched us from a physicalness, so that says a lot for them, and they're going to need it next week against Davies. 4 penalties for the Demons. Mandan was whistled for 10 penalties for 85 yards. Demon had 15 first downs. Mandan had 14. Those 3 interceptions went to Bondley, Harvison, and Eustis for the Demons. And so, I mean, just an amazing game for both these two teams. And, one of the better games we've been a part of, that's for sure. We were both standing only here, and to see that last play, I wish I could have watched it again. I don't know if it went through his hands in the end zone, and he just threw like a laser beam.
Yeah, it was a bullet. And you said, Chuck, that it's time for the guys up front to hop on my back and let's carry on this drive. Is it fair to say that it was the Logan Doctor show in that fourth quarter for Bismarck High?
I mean, it's just ridiculous, that second half, what that kid did. And, I thought he'd be more tired. He was more drained emotionally. He was not crying, but he was just emotional and just absolutely wiped out for him tonight. And, but he said, hey, we get in shape for a reason, and I was good to go. And, he never slowed down. It didn't look like he was laboring at all, even on that drive and at the end of the game. To be able to do what he did on the 18th play of the drive where he touched it 16 times, and he runs that last one in for the end zone, and knowing that he can cut back as people overcommit. And it's an amazing game for Bismarck. And, despite Mandan losing, there's a lot of great takeaways for Mandan, especially going out against Davies, who was a physical team as well, that they probably learned some things tonight on their football team, and they're going to need some special things to happen in order to beat that Davies team that's very similar to Bismarck High in terms of ground and pound.
Well, we got a couple things to do. We got to give out our Servpro move of the game, 24/7 emergency service, trained technicians, advanced technology, fire, water, cleanup, and restoration. It's Servpro, and the move of the game highlight. Well, this was the move of the game right here, Chuck, as we will see. This was Logan Doctor's first touchdown right here, as
the 37-yard run.
Yep, that was the 37. That was the run right there.
Just picked his way through the hole and showed his speed.
Yep, and he outran the defenders and took it into the end zone. And that is our Servpro move of the game. And then, Chuck, well, I guess none other. We're going to give our MVP of the game to none other than Logan Doctor. And this one right here, Chuck, we had to save this one for the MVP play. This probably was the play of the game, but based on what we do, well, this is what it was right here. We got there's the move right there. Took it into the end zone. That was the game winner.
Yeah, I mean, what a play. As Mandan overcommits, he gets by the first two guys that miss him, and then Mandan doesn't pursue, and they're like, whoa, wait a minute. Where'd he go? And he gets in the end zone, and what a drive for Bismarck High. The drive of the year, one of the best drives that we've probably ever seen from a high school perspective.
Well, that's going to do it for us up here. As let's get you real quick. Let's set you up real quick on what we've got on the matchups here, Chuck. What do we got? We've got West Fargo Cheyenne and Legacy will do battle. That'll be a 1-4. Bismarck High will host Fargo Shanley. Minot High will host West Fargo, and Davies will host Mandan. So we know we'll have the Minot West Fargo game for you, and the Bismarck High Shanley for you right here on the PSP network. As we figure out the two-way side of things, let's set you up
okay, go ahead.
for tomorrow's coverage. As we continue more, as we'll have Mohawk, Lansford, Sherwood, and South Prairie Max. You can find that at 2 o'clock. Central McLean at Grant County Flasher. Todd Domrys will have the call of that one for you. And then Southern McLean at Velvet Drink Animus. All those 2 o'clock start times. I know that that Grant County Flasher one, that's down in Elgin. But you'll see all that action right here on the PSP network. As
I know St. Mary's is the 4 seed against Red River. We know Valley City is 3. Who else from the East won? Let's see, who are those games? Dickinson loses, so where are they? They are out. So Dickinson's out. Who's left?
Well, Wahpeton you have.
Wahpeton won. All right, hold on. Let me check it out. I got a little cheat sheet here. Let's take a look at Wahpeton. So I know, read my writing here, right? So Wahpeton won. So it appears like they would be the 3 seed from the East at 3-2. So again, I don't know completely.
We don't know if that's unofficial, but when St. Mary, Grand Forks, Red River, or St. Mary's will have to travel to Grand Forks, Red River.
Yeah, who's left? Okay, Jamestown won.
Yeah, they did.
So they're 2 or 3. So is that possible that Jamestown could be the 2 seed? Oh, let me look here. So Jamestown wins. Okay, Jamestown if they win and Minot North and St. Mary's win, they're the 3 seed. So Jamestown is a 3 seed from the west, correct?
Yep.
So Jamestown is the 3 seed there. So they play West Fargo Horace. It looks like that one. And then what's left from the east side today? Wahpeton, they won, correct?
Yep.
So Wahpeton wins. Oh, we said there are 3 from the east. Yep, I got that on there. So we're missing 1 team from the east, number 4.
Well, you've got 4 teams from the east. You've got Red River here. You've got Valley City here.
Oh, Valley City east?
Yeah, Valley City's east. And Wahpeton's east.
No, Valley City's west.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they are. Scott.
Are they? Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. Valley City is west. I'm sorry.
Let's get a clue. Scott probably, or TD probably covered that.
Well, how about this? How about we just go right here?
That works.
Grand Forks, Red River, St. Mary's, Valley City, and Wahpeton.
Yep, got that.
Minot North and
Devil's Lake. Yeah, there you go.
And Horace and Jamestown.
Yep,
There's your matchups next week on the
Devil's Lake right there.
Glad you and I got that figured out. We've been here all night. I'm thirsty. Well, hey, we want to thank all of our sponsors here tonight: BNC National Bank, Valvoline Instant Oil Change, First International Bank and Trust, Ryan Family Dealerships, Servpro, also Minot State University, UPS Store, Planet Pizza, Press Retort, Onyx, Tyler Hagen Photography, Mason Kramer Photography, Northern Plains Heating and Air, Shields, also Family Vision Clinic, Magic Towing, Planning Team Financial Advisor, Shots Crossroads, Sport Clips, and Servpro, and all those other sponsors you see throughout the broadcast. Big thanks goes out to Tyson Winveen and Johnny Haugen running the cameras for you here tonight at the Bowl. Repeating our final score, it is Bismarck High 33, Mandan 29. For Chuck Clairmont, Scott Woodmansee saying so long from the MDU Resources Community Bowl.
Is proudly brought to you by Make sure to like and follow the PSP Network on all social media platforms and hit that subscribe button on YouTube. PSP Network. It's game day.
Whether you're looking for a full-service financial plan or planning for farm or business succession, Planning Team Financial Advisors is here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. With locations in Bismarck, Garrison, and Center, our full-service team of professionals are dedicated to helping you work towards achieving your financial goals. Visit us online, planningteam.com.
Securities offered through LPL Financial, member of Finrun Civic. Investment advisory services offered through New Edge Advisors, LLC, a registered investment advisor. New Edge Advisors, LLC, and Planning Team Financial Advisors are separate entities from LPL Financial.
At Shots Crossroads, we make 8 gallons of homemade ranch dressing every day, so you can smother your dinner salad with it, dip those crispy golden French fries in it, and dunk your breaded chicken strips. You can even cover your... Wait, no. You can't put ranch on steak, or can you? Shots Crossroads. Don't forget the ranch.